see who's popping up, man. You know.
Yeah, shit. I'm off. I can go throw some camera work out there.
Uh-oh. They don't want that. They don't want that. We're Borderland at. Somebody called Borderland.
Hey, that boy massive.
Hey, Sexy Red looking good on the screen though. They representing the bloodline well, I must say.
Amazing. That's when she was a pup. That bitch way better than that.
You know. This shit. Bloodline, you know, we talk about bloodline after bloodline all day on this channel. You know. Dickie Foster. What up, my brother? Uh-oh. Yeah, Sexy done got big.
Yeah, look at them muscles busting out of her ass.
Hey, Sexy done got big as an ox.
But she little though.
Oh man, what up? Yeah, nah, just from what she was, you know.
Yeah.
She definitely
here you go that hog though.
She's starting to grow up. Yes, sir. That boy. Whew. That boy right there. Yes, sir. You gotta love that. You gotta love the production. S14. What up? What up? Daryl Smith. What up? What up, y'all? We're getting it in, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe. You know how we do. Same old routine, y'all. Same routine. Smash the like button when you come in. Yeah, that boy.
I gotta go get the key.
He's looking good. He's looking good. Borderland need to pull up. You know, he caught the fade. He caught the fade with the female. You know, now we got the male right there. We can't seem to get a response from Borderland. Somebody hit Borderland.
Yeah, tell him I need that.
Where's Borderland? We need our fade. And we was just in the neighborhood, and you know, like, man, you know what? Fuck it. We need that fade. You know, salute everybody in the building.
Get back.
Yeah, that boy ain't playing. So what's he doing, man? Is he showing any human aggression or anything? Any bad signs?
Nah, hell no. He be in there with the kids and everything. He good.
Okay.
He real good, real nice, real friendly. You know what I'm saying? He a massive motherfucker though. Don't get twisted. He dive up on you. He'll knock your ass down, but he ain't aggressive or nothing.
Yes, sir. Supreme in the building. What up, brother? What up?
We go get his tug. We could just get him on some action. Like he looking like he ready. He want to play.
Yeah, man.
Let me go get it for you. We'll let him work.
Yeah, he's starting to get to that age where he's gonna start filling out. You know.
Motherfucker full already. Shit. He fell out. He over 70. That bitch over 50 now.
You think he over 50?
Man, easily.
At 9 months?
Easily.
Wow.
Easily over 50. He might be pushing 60. He putting on weight fast. How big you think he is?
Himmy James.
Too big.
His mama big. His mama got some size on her.
Yeah.
Trap dog. She got a lot of size on her. She's at least, 55 pounds for a bitch. That's huge.
Yeah.
You might throw her on the scale one day. She might be 60. You never know. She's a big bitch.
Yeah. Watch out.
Any bitch over like 42 condition, 43, I consider, pretty big.
Yeah. Hold on. You gotta let me hook it up. Not yet. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, let me hook you up.
Jesse Adams, what up, brother? We up in here.
Yeah, it's out my face.
Old Raiden. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Share the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he liked to work. What other things he liked to do?
Shit. Anything, really. He loved to just be around everybody. He wanna be in the crib. He wanna play around in the crib with the kids and shit. He wanna run around, sniff everything. He chasing rabbits and shit.
Yeah.
He doing everything, He hit the
So
treadmill.
what is that? What is that? Like a 5x10? What is that?
Oh yeah. Now you see, look, we in
You got the tiny little 5x10. What is that?
Yeah, that's that 15 by 10 with the doghouse.
15 by. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn. See.
Yeah. I know these are the big wooden boards. You know them 4x8. It's 2 of these on the back. So you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm so Raiden's
Double
got 15 by 10. So you said fuck the 10 by 10. You just said 15 by 10. Fuck it.
It's 15 by 10. Double cage. Look, you see, you got the double cage, so we secure. You know what I'm saying? We got the top on the motherfucker.
Oh yeah. See, you doing the
right. Got it anchored down. You see the anchors? You know what I'm saying?
It's anchored down to the cement.
Yeah, right into the cement,
Oh man, see, you're stunting. Mike Dan, what up, brother? Mike Dan
got the igloo. You know what I'm saying?
$200 igloo. Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
$200 igloo. See, that's what I'm talking about.
We know these thick ass pieces of wood. We know they expensive now.
Yes, sir.
Got all the toys he can handle. We got raw bones. You said get the raw ones. We got the raw ones.
Yeah.
We get the raw ones every
Yep.
minute. Something to chew on.
You know, it ain't gonna hurt him.
Yeah, just something to chew on.
Hurt him. So what happens is when they cook it up, it makes it harder.
Yeah.
So it could get in their intestines and blockage and, you know, all kind of dumb shit. You know, you don't need it. Dog fuck around, stop eating. You think he's sick and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's blockage. You know what I'm saying? So me, I don't do it. I know some people do. Yeah, we could go give a dog that shit right now. He eat that motherfucker and it won't show no symptoms. But for your $1 million dog, you know, you got a motherfucker like Raiden. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna shit Raiden. Raiden might cost a motherfucker 5 stacks if you want a motherfucker like that. But hey, even if it's $1,500 dog, you don't want that to happen to your dog, man.
Don't grab the band. Don't grab the band. Grab right here. This is why I don't leave that tug out here with him, because he'll come out here and put. I had it in the air. I could put it in the air, but I don't like the way he be landing on the concrete.
Yeah, you got to make it long. Just make it long enough so he ain't really got to jump.
Yeah.
All you got to do is just go up a little bit and just pull mostly, you know.
Okay. Yeah. There you go. Let that part go. Get the rope.
Yeah, nah, he's looking good, man. He's looking a lot like his mama. He's showing a lot of the characteristics of his mama.
Yeah, you see, we over here playing, and we still got that whole side over there.
Yeah, I don't know if Borderland's gonna tap in for this challenge right here, man. I don't know. This one, I don't know, man.
That'd be a bad move. Bad move. We got that treadmill over here now. We'll throw him out there.
You said that won't be too strategic for him.
Yeah.
But one thing I know about Borderland, he always, he always come ready. I give him that. Give him that. You know, he got some nice shit, but we gonna see. We want all fades. You know, any of you guys in the crowd, you know, in the audience, in the chat, you guys want that fade? Just let me know, man. What you want, Chapito's ass, huh? You want that one? You trying to put his first L under his belt?
Yeah. We need Chapito. Trying to wrestle this motherfucking rope away from Raiden. We're gonna get him. Slap some peanut butter in that. Whatchamacallit? That little red thing. He like fucking with that shit too. Yeah.
Where my light at? Oh shit! Jesse Adams said, "Beautiful setup and Bulldog Big Bank."
Yeah. Hey, you better holler at Kraken.
Hey, they'll learn. They'll learn, man. You gotta get that.
Kraken.
Gotta get the real shit, man.
But that is over a $2,500 setup he out there in if you just tagging it.
Yeah. Yeah, that boy's looking.
We said 5 racks might get you one of them 5, so that's $7,500 dog out there set up and shit. That's 10 band dog.
Yeah, you got Michael Myers' son back to a Michael Myers' daughter, man. It ain't gonna be cheap.
Yeah. Yeah, shit. What name? Supreme. What up, Supreme? He said, look, warm. Nah, man, it's I mean, right now in the sun out, it's like 51. A little light breeze, but nah, you know what I'm saying? We've been out here in the 70s, you know what I'm saying? Fucking 70s and high 60s on Thanksgiving, and now it's dropping. So it's starting, the mornings is like, you know, in the 20s, 30s. It's topping out in the 50s right now.
Fat Kennels in the building. What up?
So he never looked at the setup as part of the dog's worth. Shit. Out this way, they coming to fuck with you. Where I'm at, they coming to fuck with you. So you gotta let them know how much that setup costs so they can get the fuck up out your face. They try to act like a $500 cage ain't enough. You know what I'm saying? When you going to work and shit, you want to slap your dog in the cage, but so you gotta let them know, shit, this is $2,500 setup. Get the fuck up off my property. He good. He living better than most motherfuckers live.
Yeah, nah, you want your friend to be living good, man. You know, I think it just reflects on. I mean, no, it doesn't correlate with the value of the dog because you could take him out, put a mutt in there, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it shows the pride that you got for the dogs, and it shows that you're a responsible owner, you know, and it looks good. You know, you popping up on camera, fat setup and shit. You know what I'm saying? I know big time motherfuckers don't got they dog, you know, in a nice setup like that, you know. And by it being like that, it's big enough for him to move around. So, you know, he might not be as just anxious to just be on some bullshit, you know, because them dogs, you know, they get real wound up. And
Yeah.
if you got a big spot like that, it just kind of takes a little bit of that anxiety up off of them. You know what I'm saying? It's a good situation. If you could have every dog in a 10 by 15, like, you know, like shit, a 10 by 20, if you can, shit, that'd be nice as shit. But we know it's a little bit unrealistic, but it looks good.
Yeah. Cause you know, you ain't finna put a $2,500 setup for no mutt. You know what I'm saying? You going when you do something like that, you know, that dog costs a good little penny. So, you know, I emphasize that for them motherfucking tree huggers that be looking and popping up on me, you know what I'm saying? Look, this motherfucker living better than you living.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. Quick FC. What up, brother? Uh-oh. J83 in the building. Pony in the building. What's going on, y'all? Hit that like button. Show some love. Smash that subscribe. You know what it is. Rate him for the win. You guys already know.
Rating for the win.
Yeah. So what you feeding over there, man? What's the feeding regimen?
Oh shit. You know, they got the Victor. Big boy came in, so you know, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna get the teal bag, the high pro Victor, you know, that's like $70 because raiding smacking shit. So I got the yellow bag of Victor. You know what I'm saying? Still Victor though. The yellow bag, I think it's just multi pro. You know, we got a little cut of that diamond. I was using puppy chow, cutting it with puppy chow because they all still puppies. But what's his name? Borderland said he always used a diamond. So I've been just cutting it with the little diamond puppy.
Yeah.
So you know, you got the 50-pound bag and the 40-pound bag, mix them together.
Nah, he's eating scale of 1 to 10. As far as the kibble world goes, he's eating a 9 or a 10. You know, that's a
For
9
sure.
or a 10. It doesn't get no better than that. Diamond puppy, purple bag with fucking Victor, right? Like he's getting plenty.
He getting one of them, and then getting, you know what I'm saying, one of them. So about 3.5, 4 cups.
Right.
I got some dope up too. We need to hit him with it.
Yeah.
Just for the winter.
That's what's up. How they been them two been coexisting, I should say. I mean, I know he's mainly out there, but you know, is it you notice anything different in attitude?
You know, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Sexy, she a little jealous. I could feel the jealousy. She doing shit she normally don't do. You know what I'm saying? She cool. She just don't, you know, she ain't receptive. She ain't opening up. You know what I'm saying? She ain't like the. I tell you, man, these some. You know, I ain't finna sit there and let them run and play the yard together. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like when I'm pulling one out, really, I just keep Big Boy. I let him do his thing. Sexy, she the house dog. You know, the fam lover. She little, so like she like, you know, probably like 30 pounds. So she you fuck around and go walk in the back room 8 o'clock at night before or something. She might be curled up on the boy's bed at the foot of the bed, little ball. Or to knock the clothes basket over and curled up in the clothes, you know what I'm saying? So she the house dog. But Big Boy, you know, he got the kennel set up. So when I'm pulling him out, you know what I'm saying, I put Sexy in the crate and I let him come out. You know, they tails wagging and shit, but they ain't. Once I get another treadmill and get them side by side or facing each other and running and shit, they'll get a little bit more interaction like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
But yeah, she a little jealous though. She don't like you spending that. You know what I'm saying? She don't like me out there fucking with them or the kids playing. You know what I'm saying? Because I put her up. I let him come in for a little bit. He running around, sniffing everything and shit. She ain't really fucking with that now. Like, oh, no, you ain't moving in on my space now.
Oh, Quick FC. They about 9 months old. About 9 months old.
Yeah, that's crazy how big he is for 9 months. Beautiful dogs though. Everybody that see him when we walking the dogs and shit, everybody that see him be like, God damn, they beautiful. You know what I'm saying? The colors on them, just they structure, they physiques. You know what I'm saying? They muscled up. Nah, they looking good, man.
Muscled up, huh?
Yeah, they show they cuts. They show cuts heavy. Shit, I could throw Raiden out here on the treadmill. You know, I'm off today.
Raiden. Uh-oh, hold up, man. Let me see. Hold up. I see something. We're about to get it going. Hit the like button, y'all. Let's get it going. It's been a minute, but shit, you know, it's the same group. Oh, Dickie Foster with the super chat.
I never knew that I would do numbers like this. I make a move. I'm tryna win. Ain't tryna lose. I'm tryna win. Ain't tryna lose.
Oh, they're gonna make a video about me now.
Yeah.
Dudes, man, look. Go out your way to make your dreams become reality, man. Don't sit back because another motherfucker's trying to live their dreams and you just try to put your shortcomings on them, dog. That don't work. That don't work, man. You know, just because another motherfucker's getting some type of supporter, you know, don't get disgruntled like you just come into the. It's like you come into the barbecue with no food. You ain't bringing nothing. You ain't bringing no blunts. You ain't bringing nothing. You know?
Yeah.
Come to the table with shit and you're welcome to take as much as you need, bro. Don't try to come to an already fucked up situation trying to extrapolate, you know, from the situation, but you ain't bringing shit to the situation, man. You know, this shit's already, even before I got here, man, this community's already tight knit. You know? So unless you branching out, trying to do something bigger, bringing more people to the community, you know, I don't know, dog. I don't want to tell a grown ass man to sit the fuck down, but hey, sit the fuck down, you know.
Yeah.
You know. And everybody hating on my Chiefs too. We got to stop that. Dickie Foster got 2 of these joints. Hold up. Let me see this. For some reason, this app is acting funny. Hold up. He said, play that song I never knew. Hey, man, appreciate the motherfucking support.
I never knew that I would do numbers like this. I make a move. I'm tryna win. Ain't tryna lose. I'm tryna win. Ain't tryna lose.
J83 with the super chat. Appreciate you, brother.
I never knew that I would do numbers like this. I make a move. I'm tryna win. Ain't tryna lose. I'm tryna win. Ain't tryna lose.
Hey, man, appreciate the support. You know how we do. The haters, they gonna keep hating. We love it. We're gonna keep loving it. They just gonna keep hating. That's what they do. So support them haters. Support Thompson. He's a hater. Hey, he's hating on my Chiefs.
What's going down?
Borderland.
Y'all hear me?
Yep.
Y'all, what's good? What's good, fellas? What y'all on?
Man, we were seeing if Chapito want to come out and play.
Oh, you done Skippy, but I won't be home for 2 weeks, so I'll give you some time, man. As soon as I get home, I'm gonna bring Chapito right out.
Yeah,
One
that's
for life, baby.
perfect timing. Perfect timing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. What y'all got going on today? What y'all bulldogging about?
Man, we just cooling, man. Enjoying the day. You know, thought I'd get up on here, man, say what's up.
That's what's up. Just barely caught y'all. How long y'all been on? I didn't even notice.
About 30 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to get back in that algorithm. You know how they do. If you take a day off, you know, they push you to the back of the line, you know.
That's how they do it.
Yeah, you know.
Black.
It ain't no loyalty with this YouTube shit now. Wayne Moon in the building. What up?
What up, Wayne? What's going down, brother?
Nah, he said, "Fuck the Chiefs." Supreme's hating too, huh? Okay,
Bang,
come
bang,
on,
Niner
Supreme.
gang,
Don't
baby.
do that, man. Don't do that. Diggy Farr, he said he's a Dolphin fan. MK Nitfit, what up with you, my brother? I mean, I hope you're doing better than them goddamn Giants. I hope you're doing better than them weak motherfuckers. K Renee, hey Renee in the building. Salute to you.
Hey,
Glad
Renee,
you pop up. You know, Niners ain't shit.
Hey, bang, bang, Niner gang, baby.
I had the Niners winning the other night. Them bums.
Man, we plagued with injury, man.
Them bums. They can't help me out for nothing.
Shit, they doing better than my Cowboys.
Yeah.
S14, what up, brother?
Man, what's cracking, Buck? What's going on, man?
Oh man, cooling.
Hey, Buck, man. I thought you was changing up your content for a minute, nigga.
Nah, you know, I just tap it into some different waters, you know. Sometimes you got to tap into some different waters to keep the
Nah, no question.
mental health, you know.
No question. What's up with the chat, man? What's up with everybody, man? What's going on?
It's going down.
Cool, man.
I ain't seen you flame nobody in a minute. I was like, man, what's up with S14, man?
Nah, you know that nigga PBK. You know, I don't know if y'all tuned into the last demonstration. It was a few months ago. You know, that nigga, he just ran from the whole situation. You know, and I don't know what the fuck wrong with that nigga, but yeah, so after that, I just kind of just, you know, started chilling and shit and fell back. You know, just raising the dogs and shit, doing me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, definitely, man. That's what's more important anyway, you know. But we got to kick the shit and pop it and laugh and, you know, all of that too, for sure.
Yeah, man, it's needed, man. You know what I mean? It's needed. You know, the competition is needed. The like you said, the phase is needed. It's all needed, man. You know, to make this shit keep going forward, man.
That's right.
100.
You rock in the building. What up? You rock.
You rock.
Cool, fam.
Somebody said trackside. Oh, there go trackside. What up, trackside?
Trackside.
Salute everybody with them beautiful dogs out there. It's getting cold, man. What y'all doing for this cold? What's going on? What y'all doing for this cold weather?
Shit, I'm a line the inside of the kennel, man. I'm lining the inside of the kennel, man, and doing it like that, man. You know, and then transfer them in and out the house as needed. You feel me?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. To make sure they, you know, keep their temperature up. You know, that temperature drop could be a bad thing for your animal. You know, even a couple degrees, you know, could be fatal to an animal. So you got to be careful and make sure the dog's able to maintain his temperature. You know, that's important. You shut down. Just like if you go swim in some cold ass water, you know, you could be the strongest motherfucker in the world, but your motherfucking organs and shit get to shutting down. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this, Buck. Hey, what y'all think about hot food? You know, a little bit of hot water, shit. You know, shit like that.
See, I preach that. You know, I mean, I don't really know that. I mean, of course, everything you do, there's always something, you know, motherfucker could say that's bad about it. But, you know, to get them to warm him up, you know, to help, you know, put some of that good warmth on them. You know, it's better than feeding them in a cold ass day with some cold ass water. Shit. How you feel after you drink some cold ass water? You know?
Yeah.
Nah, for real.
I'm looking at it like that, you know. Shit.
Yeah.
But you know, somebody probably say, oh, don't do that. Don't, you know, man, fuck that. I'm doing it.
Yeah. My thing is, I look at it like this, but shit, you know, above, let's say room temp, 75 degrees, right? And let's say you give them about some 80, 90 degree water. I look at it as, you know, a hot cup of coffee for their ass or tea or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Exactly. A cup of noodle or some shit.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's gonna get cold when it's sitting outside if you take it out there for a minute. Whatever they don't smash out.
Yeah, it's getting cold. I'm on the East Coast. It's cold as a motherfucker over here. So,
My bad. Yeah.
We're doing all right. We, you know what I'm saying? I'm the South. I'm the bottom of Oklahoma, so shit. It's in the 50s. It ain't that bad, but it's cold though, because we ain't used to these 50s yet.
Yeah. Y'all could hear me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I hear you.
yeah, we hear you.
yeah, I have fell out. I don't know what happened. I went to go check my avatar. Since I see sexy up there, I was like, let me put Chapito up.
Yeah. Bring Chapito on out when you get a chance.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Chapito. Hey. We've been waiting for his ass.
Yeah, I got some. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been waiting for his ass for a minute.
We ready.
And you guys can't bring the bots out today, that day. It's like
We ready.
Yeah.
Chapito.
Yeah, man. Oh man, child. You turn it. Oh man.
Oh, yeah.
Hey man, what's up with like a you know, motherfuckers need to promote their dogs and shit, right? So what's up with like a digital dog show or some shit like that, man? Niggas was doing. I ain't heard nobody doing much of that lately. What's up with that?
We trying to set it up now between Raiden and Chapito.
You know what I'm saying?
See, me, I don't do the digital dog show thing. You know, I think, you know, everybody kind of got their own lane, but
Right.
I just do like showdowns. Like if you got one that if you want to see Raiden right now, you can see Raiden right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. We can set
Okay.
it
So he in the box already. Okay.
Yeah, now Raiden's right here on the he you know, we could pop him on the screen. All you got to do is just pop yours on the screen. Let's get it. You feel me? Let the crowd be the judge.
Oh, okay. All right.
He 9 months. I mean, of course, you ain't gonna put no 2-year-old on. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna put something 7 to 10, 11 months or something, you know?
Yeah. Chapito.
I mean, right now, I can whip out right now. I can whip out like a 19 month, you know, 18, 19 month old.
Yeah, we got that. We got that. Somebody got that, you know?
I'm just
Whenever you're ready to bring it, you know, we're gonna lock it in. I set the stage, and that's how we do it. It's my idea to do that there, you know.
Nah, I'm hip.
It's cool. It might be cool. That shit it might get big. Who knows?
Shit, man. Chapito turned 8 months. Or he turned 8 months. No, in 4 days. But we ready.
You know, he's a good looking dog. He's real thick. I like him.
Appreciate you, brother.
He look like he getting tall or no?
Not too tall. No.
Yeah.
Not too tall. He long and out. He did.
What you feed him?
Diamond puppy, baby. I swear by it. That's it.
Yeah, I swear, bro. That diamond puppy's it's the GOAT.
Yeah. You know, with the little raw beads and you know, you give them in supplements, but the base is Diamond Puppy for the whole yard. I don't care if you 6. I don't care if you 4 weeks old. You be 6
What you
years.
feed S14?
Oh yeah, man. Shit, you know, I do half and half, 50-50. I use a raw, and then I use a vegetable base. It's like I think I told you before, Buck, on one of the last streams, right? I use something called Winter, right? It's like you could feed livestock to it. You feel what I'm saying? You can do that, and that junk is a vegetable base. You feel me? I use that. It's cheap, and I get it from like the local farmers market in my area and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, look, but the reason why I use it is because I know it might sound crazy to the chat, right? But I use it because it don't make their shit stink and it's cheap. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, the diamond shit good. You know what I mean? That shit good money. Science died good money too.
Right.
What you get? What's the call?
It's called Winter. It's probably local. I don't even know if you might be able to find it, you might not, but it's a local demonstration.
Okay.
Uh-oh, Supreme want that smoke. He said, what the fuck?
Man, what's up, man? You know I had to bring that bitch out now, goddammit.
Oh shit. How
So
old
I
is
had to
that
bring
bitch?
that bitch out now, goddammit.
Uh-oh. Oh shit. Motherfuckers better watch out over here. This is what we do. We pop up. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even been up 40 minutes. It's up. We got the
Cold as hell
dogs
out
out.
there. What's up, girl? Come on now, we got the other dog out there. We got another one for you. We got a male for you too now.
We want to see him.
That's the man biter. Come on, fam, come in the house. Y'all want to see that man biter? Come on. Come on, girl. She don't want to go back in the house.
Okay, I see you writing.
Look at that. Look at that man biter. God damn it.
That's a good looking dog right there.
Yeah, that's the man biter right there. He been fixed since he was 6 months. He ain't got no nuts back there. He like a tranny.
He really bite people?
Hell yeah, he'll bite a motherfucker.
How's he bred?
Shit, I don't know. Shit. They're my girl dog. She be fucking him up and he be biting people. So that's how that go.
Oh, S14 got them hounds. Oh, he ready to
You know,
put
I
one
can't
on.
I can't do too much. These killers right here, you know, these hitters right here. You know.
What are that? What is that? What is that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that rating on the tread or that's sexy? I can't tell. Oh, that's sexy, huh?
No, that's right.
That's rating? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. We ready. Right.
He
Good
said, "We
looking
ready."
dog, though.
Chapita, I mean,
Yeah,
he ain't no
I don't
slouch.
think. Hey, look, man. You know, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all y'all got some good looking dogs, man. You know.
Yeah, man. Much love to everybody. All them dogs looking good, man. That's what it's about.
That's all. Enjoying the animals. You know, ain't nobody trying to do nothing illegal with no dogs. That should be easy to know. Like, yeah, they need to work. Or they can become destructive and shit. You know, they need to work and get things going. Every dog's not gonna work a meal. Every dog's not gonna work a high.
That treadmill, good money.
That treadmill is good money. She ain't never been on no treadmill. So shit. Once I get the treadmill shit, that's gonna be a whole nother bad look. I
like what you're doing there. I like what you're doing right there.
Oh yeah,
Just
this
having her
pastime.
up like that. Man, look. You'd be surprised, man, the type of what you can get out of a dog, man, doing different exercises.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Treadmill's cool. I really use treadmill only to get the heart rate up. You feel me?
I like swimming too.
Because a lot of times you really just can't get the dog's heart rate up with doing other shit. But if you could do other shit with that dog and get his heart rate up, I won't even use a treadmill at all.
I like to swim them, man.
Yeah. I like to walk them.
They be tired as fuck after the swimming, huh?
Yeah, I like walking, and I like getting them out there in the wilderness too. You hear me?
Yeah.
That's 100.
Yeah.
That's the best.
Flirting, I'll tell you, flirting's one of the best exercises, man. It is.
Nah, the flirt, good money.
If you're doing that shit right, you got the right kind of pole. I prefer the big joint, you know. The big joint with the, you know, on the pole, like the real pole, you know. That way you can get the dog going in really nice strides and shit, you know.
Yeah.
You could really sweep it, you know, swing it all the way this way and flip it and swing it all the way that way. You know what I'm saying? And have that dog on some other shit, you know. And you could use it as a spring pole also. Because, you know, that PVC, you know, that motherfucker's real flexible, you know. So he's on the hide. You know, you can pop the PVC right in the, you know, on your foot up against the grass, you know, up against your foot and pull him like right in the middle. So he's bending, you know, down so the dog can get resistance like that. You do it like that till he come loose, and then you swing his ass some more. You got you're gonna get some work in, man. I got an hour and a half in with a hound on a flirt pole before. You know, that dog was in tremendous shape, you know.
Yeah, that flirt
like,
works good for the
started
fast.
off with, you know, 15 here, 10, 15 there, 20, you know, 30, 35, 40, 45, you know. I got that motherfucker up to about an hour and a half. I never maxed him out. I just gradually just went up and up. You know, like right there when he did an hour and a half, he probably could have maxed out at 3 hours before he just said, you know what, fuck it, you know, because you don't want to lose the
Drive.
Yeah, you don't want to lose the interest in the drive and the, you know, it's like you always want them wanting more. So it's kind of like you got to know what's too much for them. It's on you.
Man, yeah, they took that. I ain't take his nuts off though. My girl took his nuts off. I'll bite a motherfucker too. I'll bite a motherfucker too. They took my nuts, man.
100.
Hey, but no, Big Bang. They both them dogs bred the same pretty much.
They belly mates, ain't they?
Big Hank shit. Them belly mates. Are they different?
You know, that's Sexy Red's belly mate.
Oh, okay. So he can go. He can go whatever direction he want to go with them motherfuckers.
Yeah, belly mates.
He's looking good though. He's got a nice pace going.
So what everybody? What all y'all got puppies?
Nah, I got.
We got everything. People in the chat got shit. We got everything.
Shit, we gonna have. Yeah, we definitely gonna have some puppies too. My baby.
Yeah. For sure.
I'm trying to see what the fuck I just did with my fucking dog tag.
I did one the other day, man. What you guys going with, man? Jeep or Boyles?
I say Jeep.
Bulls.
Boils, you can use boils more of now, but you said a foundation line. I remember that's what you was talking about. To start off with, I would start with Jeep. More consistent.
Ooh, I'm kind of young. I ain't shit but 35. I only had the privilege of dealing with some Jeep dogs. I ain't even had the privilege of dealing with the Boyles line yet.
I
Yeah.
keep boils though.
Bulls, you gonna get a high drive, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Bulls, you can get a high drive and a more sleek, leaner dog. You know, if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Okay.
You think they're gonna be sleek and leaner as a Boyles dog?
A little bit of shit versus a Jeep. A little bit, child like.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
but no, I forgot bro name on Instagram. He was from the East Coast. He had them little bitty inbred Jeep dogs. He got rid of them, and he had a room full of trophies and ribbons. They was Jeep dogs. I forgot he was a light skinned brother with some braids. I think from man,
THK?
huh?
THK kennels? Try hard kennels?
He was a light skinned brother with braids.
Yeah, I know Tryhard got braids and he light skinned.
So he had like some small inbred Jeep dogs.
Yeah, well, I know he had some inbred Jeep dogs.
If we talking about the same person, them motherfuckers was lit too. I was like, damn, I ain't know G dogs get the little.
Now, if you start breeding, man, and I sometimes, because you could have a real skinny, delicate looking motherfucking frame on a tight bred fucking dog and produce a monster. I get it. I get it. But I think that's a lot of result of just people just breeding pedigrees together and not really going with the form and the function and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, myself, I work, I'm a fan of the termite stuff and, pretty much, heavy termite.
Right.
And then a heavy termite, a lot of people ain't had the pleasure of dealing with that, do they? They usually get it with some additives to it. They don't usually get it heavy, do they?
Nah, it's
Not necessarily. Termite, the thing about termite, you gonna get bang for your buck out of that termite if it's heavy termite. Right. I ain't talking about termite and this termite and that heavy termite.
Right.
You know what I mean? You gotta have a little, you gotta have a little bit of, probably top side Kobe and they just a slight tad if it's coming from, because we got a lot of that Kobe and all that shit floating around over here on the east.
Right. No, I can respect that.
So, fellas, I'm gonna have to slide out for a minute. If y'all still on after I get this work done, I'll holler back.
For sure.
Already.
Oh, fine.
Look.
Man, who all going to South Bottom? Anybody going to South Bottom shit? It felt
Hey,
real.
Slim got that motherfucker working up there on that goddamn sled.
Getting it. You know, he's gonna do it for a few.
Hey, now I think the sled should be a great measure and determination on, you know what I mean, a lot of shit on these jumps. You feel me?
Yeah, I'll do it. Shit, what you got to get on the track? You got a track for it and shit.
I done left this bitch outside hanging on the goddamn. I'm from Charlotte. Like, who just banging on the door? Y'all dogs let y'all know when they ready to come back in the house. They be knocking on the door, don't they?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What y'all think about using weights on the dogs?
Man, I know people who barely take the motherfuckers off of them.
Yeah, I remember like being young and shit, and like having them big ass heavy chains wrapped around the
Yeah,
neck with them big ass padlocks.
yeah. I was about to say, I remember saying that shit. That's some old school shit. That's old
Yeah,
school.
yeah, but I be saying they got the weights though, like you could put them on like a little neck weight or the little body. I guess it's like a vest they put
Yeah.
on. They got like 5-10 pounds or something on it,
Mm-hmm.
or you can add more. The little bag, sandbags, I think.
Man, it was somebody, I forgot what gentleman was telling they keep with the weights on it. I forgot who it was, but I remember them telling me that they barely took the damn thing off.
Yeah, I'm trying to wait. I'll probably wait till they get a year, and then I'll fuck around with the weights.
Got him running that motherfucker. Yes, indeedy.
I got that treadmill, little homies and shit for a couple $100. He ain't never used it. He ordered it off Amazon. It worked all right though. A little loud though.
Yeah, shit. Shit, you ain't tripping about the noise shit. If you was, what you would do? You probably WD-40 that motherfucker or something.
Well, shit, I don't even think it ain't really loud like that. It's just loud from when he, banging on the thing and it's rolling. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I guess if you get like them more expensive ones and shit, they probably quiet. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. I be
Hell yeah.
I be seeing motherfuckers putting tennis balls and shit underneath they shit.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, shit. I ain't really tripping. It's in the garage. I let them come out here and just get it.
Man,
15 or more. I just let them run it,
yeah.
and then probably pull them off and walk them around a little bit. Let y'all see them. You know what I'm saying? The muscles popping out.
Yeah, that boy looking good, man. As long as he's willing to work,
Yeah.
that's really the fundamental part of it.
If you don't work them, you're gonna have a problem. You know what I'm saying? Because he
He gonna get
if I
distracted.
don't if I don't get him out there on like a 3-mile walk, which I don't. That's kind of why I snatched up the little treadmill. Because I don't feel like doing it all the time, especially when it's getting colder. So, but if you don't hook them up or go out there and let them tug for about an hour and wear the muscles down, he started to get destructive. You know what I'm saying? You get out there, he got to work his jaws. If you don't give him them bones, he gonna start chewing on the doghouse.
Yeah.
But it's
Shit.
cool though. You know what I'm saying? That's what you expect from a pit. So shit, you just got to get him right.
Oh yeah, he gonna get old. He gonna outgrow that shit. He gonna goddamn it when you get to breeding his ass, he gonna figure out his purpose. He gonna be like, oh, okay, it's time to be cool now.
Yeah, he's still a pup though. You guys, you know what I'm saying? He looked like a monster, but he only 9 months, so
Yeah.
he still
That
got that
young champion
straight
Sparky
puppy
right
energy.
there. That grand champion Sparky.
Yeah, that's a picture. That's a picture. When they say a picture worth 1,000 words, you can just look at that motherfucker and just imagine. I sure like that. That's the grand champion Spark. Now that's Cherokee blood, ain't it?
Yeah, I think it is. It's Boyles for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that boys all of it, man.
I think he had a son named Slugger. That's why I had some shit down off of that. But yeah, if I'm not mistaken,
Crowley, the healthy than a motherfucker.
it's all that shit. Who that? Raiden?
Yeah, that little. What's the
Yeah.
yeah? Yeah. Them puppies came out throwback. Like the motherfuckers came from the 80s. I like when people
Yeah, that
have
motherfucker.
breeds and the bitches come out like you see like
He gonna be a nice size. He gonna be nice size. I could just tell. He gonna be a nice size motherfucking blonde Mayday dog. He got a lot of buck in him too. You said he's popping up out that collar, huh? Yeah, he's.
And if y'all know, you notice the jawline, right? And the cranial structure is not, you know what I mean? It's not noticed that, you know what I mean? They ain't got the big block, you know what I mean?
Oh, you talking about like the Mayday block? He got
Exactly.
that. No,
You
he
see
got
what
that
I'm saying?
slender. He got that slender. Some of them buck dogs had that slender block though. Some of them.
You talking about this dog right here?
Yeah.
Oh, you see
Yeah.
him in another 9 months. Yeah, I bet you won't be saying that.
Now, you know what I'm saying? But now he gonna be, you gotta understand what I'm saying? He gonna have the jump with the dip on the sides. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's gonna match the body. It ain't gonna be
You
like
see what I'm saying?
yeah. Shit, I ain't gonna flex them. You gotta pick your poison with them big blocky head dogs. I prefer a terrier slope on their head.
Yeah.
Nah, I like that cream fawn color though. My baby. I had one just that color. Then they're white. I love that cream color. Matter of fact, that's the joint I got in my avatar now. Then it look like his ass.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that color for sure. Can't lie.
You gotta take a shit. He run that meal. He gotta take a shit after that.
Yep. Good walkout. Good walk it out. Yeah, Sparky, man. You know, the Boyles fans. You know, honestly, you can't really go wrong with that one. Let me see.
Pull that beast down there.
No, that's the wrong pad. Hold up. Yeah, the Black Pass shit. Yeah, that's I was having that shit too. The Black Pass. I had one right off of Bo's Nasty, so that would have been a half sister to that dog. That Cherokee shit way in the back. Boat action. Windy City Combine, man. They had the dogs. They had dogs.
Yeah, that's good money.
A right hand man, like he's keeping that bloodline alive. He's keeping that shit relevant to where he gonna go take his shit back to it to get this. You know, you see this happen a lot. It happens today. In today's age, it's happening right now, but we won't never look at it till fucking what 25 years later, 30 years later. Slugger. I mean, this dog right here, shit. You say 01. This fucker might have been born before that, though. That's when this was posted. Serious looking dog, though. Hey, you gotta love him, though. Look at him. You gotta love him. Smack the like button. It's free. Montel Burkitt. Bub Johnson, what up, brother? Carl Richard, what up? Cosmic Cow TV, what up, brother? Call in, man. Put that beautiful specimen on the screen. We want to see that, Joker. We want to see that.
Hey, look, if you notice that joint up on the floor, that's on 40 pounds, man. God damn.
Condition, huh? He's nice. That boy nice, man. Hold up. Oh, he got sexy out. Hold up. Get sexy out. You know, sexy got that red, you know. That's a red dog. That bitch, boy, I'm telling you. It's a lot that goes about. It's a story, man. It's maybe in 20 years, man, I'll tell you guys a story. You know? Oh, he said, give him a second. Okay, brother. Okay.
Now, see, sexy, she cut up now.
I call that bitch Bambi.
Trying to get out here in the sun so y'all can see it.
Yeah, that
Motherfucker look good. That motherfucker look good, boy. My baby, that motherfucker look good. Boy, I want to see what you gonna. I want to see what you gonna take that shit to when it's time to breed that shit. But you know that's in the future though, you know. So
yeah, what would you say? Try to ridicule you. Yeah, I'm gonna breed that bitch. Look at he said he. Nah, motherfucker. These dudes, man, look. But nah, with her pedigree, we just playing pedigree talk. Shit, I like to see that bitch bred back to her granddaddy, Michael Myers. You know, some real historical, potent little piece of dog right there. Cause she's laced in, you know, line bred, like she's line bred, I would say to perfection.
Hey, the bitch tail black or something?
No, she's solid red. It's just probably the shadow, or maybe a little dirty, but she's solid red. She got a little bit of white on her chest.
So if you breed back to if that all right, let's say you did breed her back to a grandpa, then the next move would be the outcross, correct?
Nah, you go in again. Go in again.
Y'all gonna keep going in and in and in and in.
3 in, 3 in, 1 out. 3, 4 in, 1 out. 3 in, 1 out, right?
But see, you could walk and chew gum though. You know what I'm saying?
That'll be the fourth end though if you go back to the grandpa, cause she already double, ain't it? And then that'll be 3. Then with the grandpa shit, that'll be twice, cause shit.
I mean,
That bitch gonna be tight, bro. That bitch gonna be tight, bro. That shit gonna be tight.
she tight now. She tight now. You know?
We gonna get some little 25 pounders, man.
Nah, man. That's what
No,
I'm saying.
see her
Michael Myers
brother.
himself, he done did shit like this, and he done took bitches. How I knew he was a sign that this was a sign that this motherfucker was producing good as fuck.
Right.
It's because I will breed them to bitches, and I'm talking about 5, 6 bitches. I told you we kept everything we bred them to just in case we accidentally fucking produced a good dog. We could reproduce that dog. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't about just getting dogs and shit. You know, that wasn't the plan. So I would breed them to bitches. And by the time they was like Sexy Red's age and fucking a year old and 13 months, you would already see that you really didn't need the mother anymore. You know?
I see what you're saying.
Because they were fucking way better than the mom, bro.
Her brother lighter than her, right? He got that cream.
Yeah,
Matter of fact,
cream.
do me a favor. Blow up. You'll blow my icon up real quick.
Let me see.
That color right there. That's my favorite color. I had a dog that color. He's damn near white. So fawn and cream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that's a weakness for me. Them colors. I damn near just go off the color because I just got a soft spot for that color.
Yeah, and I like that color too. They all come, you know, with this line, I would say that is bred down, and that is the line. Yeah, it comes those colors.
Man, Big Bang, we need Big Bang to go ahead put that motherfucker on the weight pool regiment. Might as well make that motherfucker the weight pool champion, man.
Yeah, that bitch, you know,
She
should be able to compete, man.
She a very serious.
Yeah, hey, Big Bang, we gonna be waiting. We gonna be waiting for the future to see you enter them competitions, man. We gonna bet on you. We gonna bet on you, bro.
I'm trying to get up in them ADBA shows. Trying to get up in them too.
And just let us know, man. You gonna have a backing behind you, bro. We gonna back you, bro.
Yeah. Shit. Back in that Team Mike. That's what that is. We pop up at the shows. We rocking the Team Mike shirts.
Hey, man.
It's the winter time. Now it's time for the hoodies.
Shit, Team Mike hoodie, Team Mike Dickie jacket. We gonna get them.
Schoolboy.
Hey, what's happening?
What's up, Schoolboy? How you feeling?
I'm doing good. Well, hello, chat and the panel. What's the topic today?
Man, we looking at
dogs.
We looking at these animals in this confirmation right now.
Okay.
But we was admiring some of these beautiful old family, you know, modern day old family dogs, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know, I seen some recently. It's Klaus blood, so it's old family stuff crossed with the Bolio, you know. Man, those
Yeah.
are some typey dogs. Real nice put together dog, like just symmetrically built, you know, proportion wise, just like evenly built, you know. Beautiful animals. And then you have some old family red nose more on the stout side, you know, more of the thicker boned and thicker head.
Yeah.
Depending on how they bred, you know, they come out different ways. They just I think Richard Stratton had a lot to do with that because he's the one who really introduced them dogs to the world, you know. And they were so typey and so unique looking that people fell in love with them. And then the history behind them, you know, it's just goes back a long ways.
So what was the old rugged cross back then?
Yeah, Tudor. It would have been Tudor
Old family.
Colby. Yeah, Tudor Colby.
Okay.
That's what he called it, the old rugged cross. Kind of, it's basically English Irish. So you could call it uh, old family, and like Henry blood, maybe like that. You know, kind of the two together. It's just a combination that was hard to beat because Colby put out
That
so
would
many
be
good
would
dogs.
that be a battle cross of today, maybe?
Yeah, yeah. That's what the I think that's where the term developed into from the old rugged cross to a battle cross because it was done to produce superior athletes,
Now with
which
that,
is
hey, schoolboy, let me ask you a question though, and you know, man, big respect to you, Hey, look,
mhm.
but with that battle cross, what did that produce? Did that produce, you know, bigger bone densities, bigger, you know, thicker skin, you know what I mean? Things of this nature
Yeah,
for more supreme athleticism, you know what I mean?
yeah. It takes the attributes of each side, you put them together, whether they two different types of animals or the same types of animals, and it takes the attributes and then it intensifies it improves on them. So you got good bone structure, you'll have better bone structure. You have good athleticism, you'll have more athleticism. You got a good mouth, you'll have a harder bite. You fast, you'll be a little faster. And the battle cross itself is 50-50. And the old rugged cross is basically 50-50. It's a complete outcross. But that's the purpose of it, to produce superior athletes. And a lot of good producers or even great producers are cross dogs, outcross dogs. Yeah, that was the whole intention of it.
Now, schoolboy, when you was doing your breedings, could you recall one time when you had a litter of puppies and then you just seen like throwbacks, like damn near like shit from 9 generations ago coming out looking just like it?
Yeah, yeah, that happens. Especially if the particular breeder kind of kept the family tight, and then you'll see examples here and there, not a bunch of them, but going back, it could go back 40 years, and it'll be one individual. And then you read about it, or you talk to somebody that saw it or was familiar with it. They give you the information, and the dog, it don't just look that way, but it acts that way and performs that way too. And that usually comes from the tighter breedings, you know, because
Mm,
it's capturing the traits that are behind it, but they're more concentrated, so there's a better chance of them coming out like that.
okay, that makes sense. Make all the sense in
Yeah,
the world.
yeah, yeah. I've been impressed with some of the dog people been showing. You know, they really got them fit, and they're structure looks good. People that are serious about it. A lot of times it's the girls too, women, not girls, but women. They got that motherly instinct and they take real good care of them. They're always doing something with them, teaching them something, working them, taking care, make sure they fed right, they're bedding, this and that. You know,
Yeah. I
well,
remember that one chick, that one I want to say Hispanic chick from New York. Remember when she popped up, Buck? And she had the dogs. She was goddamn it. I forgot what her name was, but she had dogs and she was teaching them. She was training the shit out the motherfucking dog. We was like, damn.
yeah.
Forgot her name. She was on. It was this year, like probably a couple, like 3, 4, 5 months ago. She had popped up on the shows with the
Yeah.
dogs.
Yeah. Even in Mexico at the weight pools, you know, they'll have the dogs trained so they're off lead and they tell them to walk up, sit, or stand. They put the harness on them, tell them sit, and then on command, when they tell them to pull, they just pull. All by voice and hand signals. And they just do their thing. And it's usually the women that have their dogs like that.
Yeah, I ain't
And
that cold yet.
yeah. I mean, it makes it easier. Even on a treadmill race, they'll have them stand there. Because a lot of dogs, you know, they get excited. Well, they're wasting energy. So they don't want them to waste no energy. And then when they tell them hit it, boom, they'll start running. Bam. Or they'll have them sit there, wait on a wall climb, and then clap their hands or whatever, go, and the dog will do the jump. And I think it's smart because the dog's not wasting itself because they're going to have to pull several times. You're going to have to jump several times. You might have to race 3 or 4 times, you know.
Right.
So they're just conserving energy.
From what I seen, Mexico got it on the wall climbing. There ain't nobody fucking
They
with
do
them.
it. No. In fact, I judged, he was a world champion and had the record at the time for wall climb. Her name was Antara. She was all over the world. This dude used to travel everywhere for wall climb competitions. She was good, man. There's still videos of her out there. But I had the opportunity to judge her in confirmation show in Mexico. Nice female, man. And then in Europe, they got their health and feed. They got it down. Them dogs shine and they always fit. You know, but they have a long history of breeding animals, agriculture. Right. So it played over into the dogs. And they take care. They shine, man. But I think it's picking up over here because back in the day, it wasn't really like that, you know.
Would you say today the technology is that comparison to yes, okay.
Yeah, it's better because there's more there's more information. There's advancements in feed and health and exercise, and people are taking advantage of it. And like I was saying, back in the day, a lot of times people didn't do that. I did it because I thought it was beneficial to the dogs to regularly exercise them, give them good feed, socialize them, spend a lot of time with them, teach them whatever I could. But a lot of people didn't do that. They just had them there. And I think that was one of my advantages when I competed with my dogs. They was already in good shape, where someone else, they might have them there for 2, 3 years, never do much with them. The first time they had some regular exercise when they put them in keep. Well, with me, they're already behind. So I didn't have to have so much so-called superior athlete if I had superior health, nutrition, and conditioning. Okay, I could beat a better dog than what mine was. In fact, somebody asked me, they asked me about my dog and this other dog. And they asked me, which one bit harder? I said, the other one. He goes, and you still won? I said, yeah. How'd you win? Kept them off balance. Hit a pace they couldn't keep up with. Their conditioning ran out and mine was still good. So you can do that.
You can't beat
so
the
imagine,
dog.
Yeah. Imagine, right. So imagine if you have the better dog and you have that advantage too. Now you got the health, you got the nutrition, you got the conditioning, you have the socializing, you have the regular exercise behind it, but you have a superior athlete, you're gonna be out of there fast. It ain't gonna take long.
Mm. People got to start from goddamn when that motherfucker drop out the cooch. Can't be waiting.
Yeah, that's the best thing. When they're little, tiny, you can put them on a mill when they're 8 weeks old. Let them run, let them walk it for 2 minutes, a minute. Do that twice a week. Have, you build them up. Play your little tug of war. Give them a bone to chew on. Ride them around in the car. And if you have a lot of dogs, it's hard to do that, which is now in today's atmosphere, it's better to have a smaller yard because you can spend more time with them, and there's less trouble that you're going to get into, just nosy neighbors or whatever.
Yeah, you ain't lying. I got friends who over accumulate dogs, and they'll miss out on a good dog, moving it to the side, trying to keep up with the facts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And if you got help, well, that's good. Or you got partners, where you got 2 or 3 people got the same family of dogs, and you can have more dogs that way. But on your own yard, you can get by with 10 dogs. My buddy, a friend of mine, this was back in the day, he never had a bunch of dogs. At one point, he had 10 dogs on his yard. In 5 years, out of them 10 dogs, he made 2 champions, had 2 one-time winners, and 1 dog lost. He quit with just 10 dogs.
That's good.
That ain't
That's
bad.
good percentage. That's good percentage, right?
Yeah, that ain't bad, man.
Who you think made a bigger impact out of the Boyles dogs and the Jeep dogs?
Well,
or is it even comparable?
It is. The Jeep dog made a bigger impact because there were more of them, even though there was a lot of Boyles dog, and they, they just, in my opinion, they're more consistent, and I love the hell out of the Boyles dog, but I like them with more Boleo rather than more Eli in them. They were gamer. Not taking nothing away from the Eli blood because they bit harder, but and some of them were game too. But it depends on who has them. As far as consistency and longevity, I think the Jeep dogs had more of an impact. But I always said if I didn't run Jeep dogs, I'd be running Boyles dog.
Where did you get in on this pedigree? If you can see it on here. We got the Windy City Combine right-hand man. You got the Boyles Bold Action Cherokee Chief back there.
All good stuff, man.
That's so you were around all those dogs?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've seen offsprings of some of them. And Windy City Combine, I don't know if he did it on purpose or he just liked the dogs, but he had both. He had the Boyles stuff and he had the Jeep stuff too with the Red Boy. And I, off the top of my head, I can't remember if he put the 2 together, but I would imagine he put the 2 bloods together. But those were all. I seen Moon down off of Right Hand Man and Ace. They were good dogs, man. Black Tasmanian. I seen a film of his. He was a very good dog. Seen him on video. It was Black Tasmanian or Black Tasmanian Junior. I forget which one. Solid dogs, and those dogs are intense. They kind of wild, which the Jeep dogs are kind of that way too. The Jeep dog's less likely to be human aggressive than the Boyles dog, but they have that same kind of trait: intense, wild. I like that intensity because he'll keep you going, keep you in the game.
Yeah,
that's good stuff, man. I could have bought Bolt Action.
Damn, you could
He
have
was a
bought him.
4-time winner.
He's a good bred dog.
Yeah, I could have bought him. He was close to 2 years old. He hadn't been matched yet. I could have bought him for $800. Passed on him. Or his sister too.
Tell him to go and
His sister.
resurrect him.
Yeah, yeah.
Was that one of the biggest regrets or no? Not even close.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Oh, so
that one.
that was a big regret.
That was a big regret, but a little bit bigger one was I could have bought Queen of Hearts too for $1,000.
For $1,000?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
I could have bought champion bullshit before he was champion. He was 2.5 years old. They 2-dogged him for 30 minutes. I could have bought him for $250. Yeah. And the reason I passed on Queen of Hearts because she was half boomerang, and I wanted a straight boomerang female, and I got one, but I passed on her because she was outcrossed.
So the one that you got, was she good?
No, didn't work out. No, she quit.
Oh shit. Same price, huh?
Yep. Same blood too. She was either a litter mate to Queen of Hearts' sister, mother, or she was a daughter of Queen of Hearts' mother. I forget. She was a sister to Reddy or a daughter to Reddy.
So would you
I forget which one.
Attribute it to the outcross or?
Yeah, because Bobby Jr. Yeah, definitely. That's kind of that 50-50 outcross. And
constant pressure.
If you go back,
what's up with you, brother?
Hey, what's up, brother? Hey, man, I wanted to come in and say what's up to the panel, man, and appreciate y'all for coming through and dropping y'all knowledge on Buck City Reloaded, man. Much love.
Hey, man, salute.
Man,
salute.
constant pressure be having that shit, man.
Hey, man, I be trying,
Ain't he
man.
humble with it? Ain't he
Hey,
humble with it?
I wanted to say something about what Schoolboy was saying about how it might have been the litter mate sister to the mom that quit. You know, a lot of people, they think these dogs are like, just because they come from a bloodline that's a winning line, that you won't get no quitters, man. They'll all quit from every line. You got quitters in every line. You'll have a grand champion brother and you'll have a brother that quit. You know what I mean? So a lot of people get really caught up in this. Oh man, that dog quit and he's from that line. Well, shit, try another one. You know what I mean?
That's a good point.
It doesn't mean you just totally shit on the line just because you got one that quit from it. You know what I mean? It happens.
Right.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah. No, that's standard. That's a good point because I've said this before. My dog, Champion Bill, he was a champion, very good dog. He beat a champion. His brother quit. I don't even remember his brother's name, but it happened. And like you said, litter mates to great dogs have quit. So you just have to accept that that's going to happen. And you just discard those from your program, go with the ones that don't quit and the ones that are good. But there ain't a dog on the earth that either himself quit or had litter mates that quit or several dogs within that particular line that quit. It's just a fact.
I agree with that.
But don't, like you said, don't give up on it. Because just the same as there's quitters in every line, there's good dogs in every line too. And great dogs in every line. You name it, and there's been top dogs in each and every one.
Right. So I always say, man, put your eyes on the individuals and stick to the ones that are good. You know what I mean? And the ones who have that heart to stay in there on that hog. You know, nobody wants
That's
a
it.
dog that's gonna turn and run from that hog once it gets in trouble. You know.
Yep.
You know, those hogs are known to put those dogs in weird positions. They'll jump in the water to try to drown them and all types of stuff, you know. But if you got one that's gonna stay through all that, then those are the ones you build your line on, you know. You know, don't just throw those dogs in your in your lineage just because the bloodline is there. You know, use the good ones.
Yeah, always.
Yes,
The
sir.
individual dog first, and then the pedigree behind it, where it came from. That's when it matters. That's when it's important. That dog worked out. But if you go individual to individual like that, keep the good ones, then you'll build a good family of dogs.
Sure.
But you're right, them hogs, they're nasty, man. They're unbelievably strong. They're unbelievably fast, and they can kill a dog quick if the dog don't know what he's doing.
Mhm. Right. And a lot of people, they want their dog to stay, and they wouldn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like it's like, man,
you get, yeah,
dogs are smart, man. They know when it's time to pack it
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
yeah. You
They
can't
want to put
hardly
the
blame
dog
them.
in a position that they don't want to be in.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
right,
that they would, yeah, they never would go through it.
Right.
So even quote unquote cur is tougher than most people
man.
because
We got
at least they'll be there a while, you know.
Yeah,
a
for sure.
question. What do you guys think about breeding cold dogs?
Yeah, I didn't do it. I didn't want that trait in my line because if we follow traits and everybody says it, everybody acknowledges all traits can be passed on. I just don't want it. That doesn't negate the fact that there have been cold dogs that have produced great dogs. That's a fact.
Right.
But at the
Uh,
same time, there's dogs that ain't cold that produce great dogs. So that's what I went with. It was
right.
just something I didn't want in my line, and that goes for any trait. If I had a heavily undershot dog that couldn't do what he needed to do, I would cull it. If I had a dog that structure was bad or had health problems, I wouldn't keep it. So for me, it's that way with anything that I don't consider that I consider a major fault.
I wouldn't wish
Right.
a
There's
cold
been
dog on my worst enemy.
yeah, there've been cur dogs that have produced champions and grand champions. I still don't want them because I can get that without having that trait. You're just
So,
compounding the issue.
all right. So let's say all right, we talking about a cold dog. That's a definition, but would you say a dog that has never been looked at all is equal to a cold dog?
No,
Because the motherfucker could be cold and the motherfucker could be a cur. So it could be
that's right.
worse than cold, right?
Right.
So
right. Right.
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
will we say? What will we say about this dog that's never been in any type of situation to where you could find out this?
Yeah.
You
Well,
don't know.
somebody asked me that. Somebody asked me that, right? And I said, if that's what you're going to do with the dog, you want to breed it because of how it's bred and the parents were good and the grandparents, all that stuff. Don't never look at it. Don't touch it. Leave it alone and just see if it can produce for you. And if it does, you have that mark in there where that dog wasn't looked at. You don't know nothing about it. So you have to accept that too. You don't know what it can do. You don't know if it'll stay, if it'll quit. You don't know if it's cold. But if you're gonna breed it, don't never look at it. Don't disappoint yourself.
Hmm.
But you
Yes,
say
sir.
don't build a whole family off a dog and then find out it's a cur.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I want to
Because then
answer
you'll
that
be quite.
question.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
What do you think about breeding a cold dog? I want to answer that. I think I've actually done it before. I bred a cold dog. But my reason behind breeding that cold dog was because the cold dog came from a family of dogs that I had been watching. And me and my partners had been watching for over 15, 14 years or so. And she was a pure dog. And, you know, she had some good siblings and stuff like that. I ended up losing them, and she was one of the last ones. And I took a chance on breeding her. She just never started. When she got there on the hog aggressed her, and she just act like she didn't know where she was at. Didn't make any noises. Didn't try to retreat or run or anything, but just was there, you know. And I took that chance, and I bred her to one of my really good dogs. And out of that litter, there wasn't one cold dog in that litter, and there wasn't one that quit. So
Yeah,
You probably good.
you know,
yeah.
I think
Well,
everybody
what?
should have a reason for doing the things that they do. You know,
Yeah, yeah. Well, what you
um,
described, that's what a cold dog is. That's exactly what a cold dog is. And what you're going on when you make that breeding is exactly what you said. You're going on what's behind it,
mhm,
not necessarily that particular dog, but she's holding the blood. So that's why you made the breeding. And in the case where I told the guy, don't look at it, don't do nothing, breeder, it was that same scenario. It's the only one he had like that. And he really wanted a breeder. He didn't want to lose the blood.
mhm.
So even though in my case I wouldn't do it, I gave him that advice.
Right.
So you can make exceptions. But
Yeah.
like you just said, you have to have a reason for doing it. And if it's good reason for you, that's good enough.
Right.
Run with it.
I think when people, I don't think it should be done if you have no understanding of the family. If you just got the dog, bought the dog from someone who sold you the dog, and you don't understand where it comes from, no, don't breed a cold dog. You know what I mean? If you have an understanding of the family dog, you've watched them for years, you know, you can make it a set exception. You know what I mean? In some
I
cases,
agree.
you know.
I agree.
So that's how I look at that. Yeah.
No, I agree. That would be the best scenario.
Yeah,
If
that
you're
to
gonna
me
do
that
it,
would be
that
the
that's how
only.
it should be done. Yeah.
But there's another scenario. I probably won't be the first to breed to that cold dog, right?
Mhm.
But after observation, you know, I mean, that's how we come up with what we come up with. We make breedings, you see the outcome, you like it or you dislike it, and then you make your decision. So let's say he's been bred 3 times and this dog, he's cold, you know, the owner kept him for whatever reason because he loves some dogs that I don't know shit about, but he produced Gregory some good dogs over there. He produced Charles some good dogs over there. You know, I might give it a shot if they were significant. You know, if they were really beautiful, good structure. You know, they get up that wall. You know, all of that. You know, smart. You know, multiple events, being able to compete in. You know, things of that nature. I would probably give it a shot in that situation.
Yeah.
Can we go
Yep.
back in time for a minute?
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
All right, let's say that cold dog produced. Let's say that cold dog had a brother, a belly made brother, right? And the cold dog produced good, and the brother produced good. Would you expect that? Okay, all right. Let's say the cold dog produced some 2-time winners, right? And the brother that's not a cold dog, he only producing 1-time winners, and they fuck around quit on the second time. Would that incline you to move forward with that cold dog?
Yeah.
Wait. Say that again. Say that again.
Let's say the cold dog producing 2-time winners, and you can go forward and make a champion. But he got a belly made brother. He ain't cold, but he only producing 1-time winners, and then they damn near quitting after that 1 time. Would that incline you to go and move forward with the cold dog?
Definitely,
Yeah.
Um,
because she showed her producing ability. Once she's
Okay.
Well,
done that,
yeah. The thing is, I'll add this to it. The cold dog's a better producer than the brother, but because it's cold, anything after that it's cold, I wouldn't use. I wouldn't keep it because that's where you're going to accumulate it. That's where you're going to compound the problem.
Mm.
mm,
So if you're going to make that exception, and in my scenario, it's the last dog you got, right? It's the only one bred like that, or limited, right? You can't get a hold of it no more. Whatever the case is, you're limited with that dog. After you breed it, you have several, and then you breed it again, you have several more. So I just anything after that was cold, I wouldn't use it
yeah,
because then you're going to compound the negative problem that's there. And the
yeah,
negative problem is just you can't do nothing with those dogs except breed them. In my world, I bred them to compete with.
mm,
So if I start getting a cold dog here and there, it's another dog that I can't use.
mm.
And that's what I mean about compounding the problem. So you could go forward after that. And if I was ever to do that, I just wouldn't keep or breed any dog that was cold after that point.
Right.
That's how you negate the problem.
Mm.
You know, some of my
But
dogs were destructive, right? They were destructive. So I wouldn't breed two dogs that were destructive together because I'm compounding that destructive trait. If it was good enough for me to breed, I would breed it to a dog that wasn't destructive, and then I'm lessening the problem.
Okay, okay, I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, because my dog, she's shy the first time around people. It take a long time for her to get used to you. So I wouldn't breed her to a dog. I breed her to the most outgoing male dog. That's
There you go.
yeah.
Same scenario. Same scenario. Don't breed two shy dogs together. Don't breed two dogs that ain't got no mouth together. Like
that's
that.
right. But let's talk about it because that was a good scenario. So you got the brother. He's a two-timer, or he produced a couple
Producer one.
two-timers.
Yeah.
He's a cold dog, but those two-timers. You at some point, if we're talking about the historical and all of this, nuances, you got to talk about the level of competition, right? I think that matters because you could be a two-time winner, but
Going
you
into
done
backyard
spot
boogie.
picking in, it's backyard boogie. You know what I'm saying? I ain't,
I feel it.
Yeah.
I feel it.
So,
Right.
Yeah.
but if all level of competition was the same, you still would have to look at it because it's not just that easy. Let's say he's producing better just off of the couple of breedings that you saw, but the overall rim of production and the overall body of work, which should be able to last from generation to generation, could fall off faster with that cold dog than with that dog that's true, because he's true to the bone, and maybe his kids stats might not be as good as his cold brother stats, but the grandkids stats were grand champions instead of fucking two-time winners and shit. You know what I'm saying? So at some point you just got to put a standard out there for what it is you're doing with the dogs, in my opinion, and then just kind of level it off. Either you're gonna turn it up or down. Most gonna turn it up, of course. So if you're at 55, what it's gonna take to get to 60. But if you're just all over the place, like I see dudes can't pick a bloodline. In the fall you got different bloodlines, spring you got different bloodline, the next fall different bloodline. You breed the shit, different bloodline. If you never start nowhere, then you won't know where to improve. And I think the yards that are improving are a lot better than the yards that are out there seeking validation and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if they started off small, it's like you established this. You had these two, that was your foundation. Rather, if you wasn't gonna do shit with the dog, or you just had her for breeding, she was special, whatever it is, you chose to start there, and then you just gotta monitor your progress. Basically, I think it works like that with a lot of shit, though. Even if you start a company or whatever you do, you gotta write down what you made that month, right? And then you got to compare it to all the other months. But if you never start the shit, then you won't know how hard you need to go. You feel me?
All right.
So
Yeah, you're right.
So in other
You're
words,
right.
you kind of saying like, well, heard you when you mentioned like people kind of like switching bloodlines and stuff. You kind of never know where the traits are coming from,
right.
when you're doing it that way. Um, so like if you're just scatter breeding and stuff like that, you're just hoping that you get certain traits just from doing that. You kind of can never pinpoint where they're coming from. Correct?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. You have to establish a foundation.
Yes, sir.
Then you have to build off that foundation, and you have to capture the traits, and you have to keep the traits moving forward. But when you have several different bloodlines and you keep adding and adding and adding, the gene pool is so broad that you're not concentrating on anything.
Mm.
And that's been done before, and people had success with it, but it was a limited time
Mm.
because at some point it just falls out.
Comes and
You ain't
goes.
capturing, yeah, you ain't capturing shit. So you have success on the short term, but you don't have long term success.
Yeah.
We're doing it the other way, establishing a foundation, keeping the traits, make breedings that have worked before, meaning you put this with that, or this dog with that dog, this style with that style, whatever it is. Now you're concentrating on certain things. You have certain standards that you're living up to. And whichever dogs show you that they meet those standards, those are the ones you're breeding. Because
Yeah.
I get that all the time, almost every day. And I ain't kidding you. Schoolboy, what do you think about this? What is it? I got Red Boy, Jocko, Eli. I think I add in some Boleo and Turtle Buster, and like, man, that's too much.
Yeah.
What are you trying to do? They have no idea what they're trying to do. Will this
Yes.
work? I don't know. I don't know.
They get the name and bloodlines when they supposed to be named the attributes.
All right.
Yeah,
That's the
because they'll
big
have
thing.
they'll have some setback or some negative thing come out, so they want to go somewhere else.
Mm.
You don't have to
Right.
do that. You take those negatives and weed them out. It's not the bloodline. If they're good dogs, they're good dogs. But you're
Right.
going to get some bad ones in there. So you just delete those from your program. Don't give
Right.
up on it, because the only way it's going to go bad is if you ruin it.
Mm.
And that's happened a lot too. Whole bloodlines, whole family of dog being ruined
Mm.
because people don't know what they're doing. A lot of people breed dogs, but they're not breeders. They have no concept of breeding. They don't even know what direction to go. And once you figure all that out, you should expect certain things. If you get it, you continue forward. If you don't get it, get rid of it. Don't breed it.
Yeah.
That's how
I
you
want
get
to.
consistency.
You
I want
said,
to
go ahead,
go
bro.
ahead. Oh, I want to jump back over to what Buck said about the level of competition. For me, it never mattered the level of competition on the day, because I knew that I had a good dog before I ever went there. So whatever you brought didn't matter if it was subpar or not, because he had already proved himself under the eyes of our peers. So I think that's really important too. A lot of people say, "Oh, he didn't go into anything." Well, that's not the. I don't think that's the person's fault who brought a good dog. You know what I mean? Um, I think it's the old school way. You just show up on that on the way that you're supposed to, and you know, moving forward, you should already know what you have before you leave the house. You're not going there to try to find out. Um, so I look at it like that a little bit.
Back in the day, people knew who was who. So if you were picking a soft spot, or if it's somebody that's just starting out, you knew that.
Hmm.
Guys that were considered to be at the top of their game, people knew them too. And if you're open, they use that term back then. If you were open to anybody, then whoever showed up, that or whoever took your weight or whatever, that's who you were going into. And once you're at that level, it's all these same people. And I've said this before. When you go to shows and you go here and you go there, all these different places, it's usually the same people doing it. You have 100 people in the crowd or whatever it is, but it's those same. If you have a show, it's the same 4, 6, 8, 10 guys that are doing it. You see them all the time. They have several weights. So just by proxy, or just by being competitive, you're going to run into them people. The only way you're not going to run into them is if you avoid them. And people did that too.
Hmm.
And people picked soft spots too. But again, over time, that you're not going to be able to do that because you're going to be called out. You know, I had that weight. You didn't want to go with me. I hit you up. Don't matter the money. You want to do it for $5? That's fine. I don't care. So, yeah, yeah. Well, Boyle told me one time he matched. I forget which dog it was. He matched him for a bag of dog feed, and then another one you match for a lot more than that. It just depends. If you want to do it, you're going to do it. So you can't outprice yourself. You can't lowball yourself because somebody will do it.
Right. And then the people who you do realize do have the the competition is subpar. You start running into those people where you know, oh man, he's not gonna come with anything. He's not gonna come with anything. But eventually it forces those guys to step their game up. So you see a lot of
There
guys
you go.
going to buy dogs from different people in Mexico, and you see a lot of guys doing that and stuff. And a lot of the times the dog can carry a person who's not knowledgeable of the dogs. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah,
um, you know,
yeah, that
shoot,
happens too.
I think that's a lot of the big mistake people make is like doing too much when it comes to these dogs, man. If you take that dog and you throw him a tennis ball for an hour and a half a day, you got a dog that's in shape. You know what I mean? As long as he's good, you'll be all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Adding these 100-pound chains, making them pull these 100-pound chains all day and all this stuff. To me, you're working backwards. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
Well, we said it before. You know, like me, Bach, Roster Man, Ram, all these people. You know, you take good dogs off the chain, and they go for a long time. They can do that if they're in good shape, if they're regular exercise, and you keep them fit and well fed and all that. So if you can do that with your dogs, and you put a good keep on them, they're going to do better.
all right.
But if you don't, you're going to take that dog that you could take off the chain for an hour, and he can't go 30 minutes. He's blowed out. That's
Man.
your mistake. That's not the dog's mistake. And just like you said, just by being competitive, someone who's really dedicated, they're going to get better
All right.
because everybody starts out, most everybody, not everybody, but most everybody starts out at that low level. You ain't that good. I wasn't. I lost my first 4 out of 5. And I finally learned, and then I won 8 in a row. That happened because I was determined to go back into everybody I lost to and try them again. But if you don't have that competitive spirit, you'll give it up. The average lifespan back in the day for dog people was 5 years. That's the make or break point. You're gonna be in it for 5 years and get out, or you're gonna be in it for 5 years and stay in. Because it's there's a lot to it.
I think it's like that now, man. I see a lot of dudes dropping like flies, man.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be, but and there's people that are dedicated, they stay in. And a lot of nowadays, I think some of it is they want to get in and breed some dogs and make some money.
Right.
That ain't the way to do it.
Our dogs aren't Frenchies or American bullies. It's not going down
Exactly.
like that.
No, no.
Yeah.
And part of the reason is because there's expectations. With a Frenchie, it's a pet, bully, it's a
Right.
pet or whatever. It's a pet, that's why you buy it.
Right.
And if they're a unique breed or whatever, or rare or whatever, you're going to pay a lot of money for it. When you buy a pit bull, people expect to get something out of it,
Exactly.
I at least want him to be an athlete, I at least want him to be, know how to work or something. So that's the difference.
Yes, sir.
But if you expect every dog you buy to work out, well, you're going to expect the rest of your life. It just don't happen. So we put a lot more on them than just being a pet.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Walk them down.
What's cracking?
Ram!
Ram in the house.
What up,
What's
OG?
happening?
Oh, shit, chilling.
What's cracking, Ram?
What up?
You know good.
Oh shit, a whole lot of nada and a whole lot of everything at the same time. It just depends on who's asking.
Yeah, we talking about these Boils dogs, Jeep dogs, you know, bunch of different stuff.
Hell yeah.
Stunning
Who
with
up
the
here
dog.
lying the most?
Me.
Well, I'm finna come in a strong second thing.
Hey, did you ever have any Boils blood round? I forget.
Yeah, a little bit of it in a dog named Champion Nuke that I had bred off of his mama's son down to old dog or the old dog that produced Nuke, but his mama had some of that boiled stuff in there mixed with a little bit of the Vespers Barney Fife. And I liked it. It made them dogs a whole lot meaner and smarter.
What
So
Boil stuff was it?
shit, I gotta look in the pedigree. I seen you the pedigree though.
Okay.
When we get off of here. But yeah, it was just like a little small shot of it, but you could see that little small shot changed the whole dogs, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, just that little percentage, it was like a quarter of it. It changed the whole pedigree.
Yeah.
Are
Yeah.
you going with the
Sometimes that's
Boils
all
or the
you need
Jeep?
is it. Yeah.
You going
Ask
with the
him again.
Boils or the Jeep, man?
What'd you say?
You going with the Boils or the Jeep?
Oh, with the Jeep? Yeah,
Are
with the Jeep.
you going
Cause
with
I could
Jeep
go
over
get
Boils?
I could go get some schoolboy old Jeep stuff. I don't know where the good Boyle stuff at now, you know. I don't know Boyles himself, so yeah. I always got dogs from motherfuckers who I knew was using them, or you know, they knew somebody who was using their dogs if they didn't have what I was looking for. That's one thing that I was always big on. Like, if you ain't competing with that shit, I'm not finna buy that shit from you. For what? To make your shit better? Hell no. I want to start out with the good shit and take it to greatness.
That's right.
Yeah, that was pretty standard back in the day. If you were competing, you're going to get dogs from somebody who's competing or somebody who breeds dogs that people compete with. That's your best bet.
Yeah.
Got to have some kind of record to refer to.
Yeah, and I had kids off or grandkids grand champion Cherokee Chief, you know, they was real good too. I just thought about that.
Yeah.
Had some of that crazy tippy stuff in there.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now I think about
he
yeah. I had a few different dogs with boils in them. That brain is working.
yeah. You got to think about it. Yeah, he was a
Hell
6-time winner, and his
Yeah, they
daddy.
made their rounds. They definitely made their rounds around
Yeah,
the world.
his
But
daddy
you
produced
know, Jeep
Grand
was
Champion Joker too, who was a 6-time winner. So Cherokee Chief Daddy produced 2 6-time winners.
let me see.
yeah, that motherfucker was producing.
Mm-hmm. Plus other winners too. But it's Radix Blue or Everett's Buck. It's the same dog. They're the same
What was
dog.
it? What was all the turning and coming in these dogs? That Hank stuff or what?
Yeah. Yep. Dirty Mary threw that too. That he was a grand champion. He was a turning fool. I forget his name. What was it? Jose's bull, I think. He was like that. And they threw that blue eye too. And Hank did it himself. That's probably where it's coming from. He used to do that. That's why Burton had trouble selling him. He tried to sell him after every win, and people saw him. They didn't want him because he did funky moves. Some of the
Yeah.
Bolio dogs will do that too.
Yeah, the Bolio dogs. You gotta get what you can get, I tell you.
Yeah, it's good stuff, man. I liked them. They cross good with a lot of stuff, you know. White blood, boomerang, cross
Lot
good with
boy.
Eli. What's up, lot boy?
What up, Lot? Hey, Buck, I put the pedigree to one of my old males in there. Oh, one time winner I had. It's in the back chat.
Let me see.
And that's where I was getting my Coca-Cola stuff from, too. So it was a good gene pool to pick from when I had them dogs.
Oh yeah, this is some smoke.
Yeah, I know. That's why I fed it. Bought that motherfucker.
This is some smoke right here. Yes, sir. See that Windy City, I don't know if they get enough they don't get enough credit. That Windy
Yeah.
City Combine. They I mean, I know Boyles, you know, do his thing, you know what I'm saying? And they probably had a great relationship, but it's time and time
Sometimes,
again I
yeah,
see some good ass dogs and I see Boyles come right back under it, take one of those from him and then kind of do his
work it
thing.
in there. And
So
sometimes motherfuckers get your dogs and breed them better than you, and that's okay. Because they got
yeah, no,
access
Yep.
to dogs you don't have. And that's
yeah.
fine. You just get one back from them. Shit.
But it kind of lets me kind of look at the impact of it all as a whole. It's like, you know, this Windy City Combine, you know, they got a huge influence on the Boyles line. You know, they might be an unsung hero in that line, you know.
Yeah. He bred a lot of good dogs. There's that Jose's bull I was talking about. He's right there.
Yep.
Yeah. You know, they invested their money, bought a lot of good dogs, and then they made a lot of good breedings. They had Deacon too, who was Hunter Red's brother. Jeep Red Boy. Or no, he was a Red Boy dog.
Yeah, he pure red boy. Yeah, the
Yeah,
Deacon
he's
dog.
pure. Yeah, Deacon. And then they had stuff off of Rocky, I think. The same
Yep.
stuff Bach had. Yeah, they got a lot of good stuff, man. They put out a lot of dogs. Good
And this
ones.
shit pure Bolio, ain't it? Basically, it's pure
Yeah.
fucking Bolio.
Yeah,
Yep.
pretty much. Yeah.
Bolio Tombstone.
Heavy,
Yep.
heavy Bolio Jr.
Little snooty, little boomerang on the bottom. Well, just tucked in there a little bit. Oh,
Yeah, them dogs are fun to feed too, man.
that intense killer. So it's got that little splash in there of that boomerang and shit, huh?
Yeah.
This right here. So this is all in all that shit. I didn't see this in there when I was looking at it. The butcher boy,
Yeah.
snooty, all that. I thought that shit
Yeah.
was just. I mean, it's tight enough. Like,
Yeah, this is all some of
it's tight.
Carver's best dogs
Yeah.
Yeah.
behind them.
They
So
all work together and they all have commonality in the back. They have a little bit of something where it's the same dogs or litter mates to the same dogs. And that's basically what Carver did is he took a bunch of dogs and line bred them, and they all related some way or the other. So Ed Crenshaw stuff which is Kobe Leitner, with the Daibo stuff, with the Black Widow stuff, with some Heinzel. When you like I was saying earlier, when you make that foundation and you build off of that, moving forward, all your dogs are going to be related some way or another. Some tighter, some looser. Put the
Yeah,
Eli in there, and they all kind of work with each other. Eli works with a lot of
exactly.
stuff. Bo Leo works with a lot of stuff. Snooty works with a lot of stuff. Red Boy works with a lot of stuff. Jeep works with a lot of stuff. Put it all together, you go back far enough, they relate it.
Exactly. Just got to know which traits at that point you want to hone in on, because each line
Yep.
will give you different traits. So you could
Yep.
get a Bolio dog that's a back end specialist, and bring it to an Eli dog that's a back end specialist. Now you got back end specialists for the most
Yep.
part.
Like that. And Bo
Yeah.
Leo dogs, they will go to the back end. They'll go all over. The ones I had, they wasn't just head dogs, and they fought the
Yeah,
head good and the
they're
muzzle.
around. They're around the world,
But
your ass.
yeah, yeah. But they'll go to the front legs, they'll go to the stifle,
The
they dance
kidneys,
around, they
all of
wrestle
that.
good, kidney, all that.
Yep.
Hey, can
Got
I
good
ask a
balance.
throwback question, Miss Garcia?
Yeah.
Because I want to ask you, because I remember you telling me you would test your shit for a long time. What would going too far on testing be if it was a such thing?
What?
Going too far
Going
on
too
testing.
far?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you break their spirit, you ruin them. Or when you in horse racing, horses, there's a term called wind broke. If you wind break a horse, you ruin them. They ain't the same ever.
Mm.
So if you do that to a dog, which might have been a potentially good dog, and you ruin them, they're gonna quit because they can only take so much. And that's basically what happens. What happened in the past when you see dogs that show extreme gameness, and then they bring them out again and they quit. That last go around took everything out of them.
Mm.
So at some point,
So
you got to leave them alone.
when you testing the dog, you gotta really know what you're looking for.
Yeah, exactly. And there's ways to do it. That was early on. We were stupid, and you make a lot of mistakes.
What's good, fellas?
What that
What's
Borderland?
happening? So,
What's up? Yeah, what's
so
Borderland breezy.
there's ways to do it where you don't have to half-ass kill them to see what you need to see.
Right.
And one of the things is just see them gassed out, see them run hot. They don't even have to be hurt. If dog runs hot enough, they'll quit. They get tired, they'll quit. So one of the things I used to do, and I'm speaking back in the day, is I take them out in the summertime. I put a dog on a meal, run him for 10 or 15 minutes where he's tired and hot a little bit, and then roll him for 10 or 15 minutes.
That's all you need. Did back then.
Mhm.
How about anyway?
Because again, once they run hot or they get tired, they're more likely to quit than if you do damage to them.
Okay. I get it. Yeah.
Or
Okay.
you could, put them on some rough shit like back in the day. Put him up and then pull him out the very next day when he all sore and shit and see what he want to do.
Yeah. Well, that was standard with me.
That's that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was standard with me.
Yup.
Because again, if you bring them out and they don't face up or they don't act crazy and stupid and shit, they turn away or walk away. Yeah, no
Yeah,
matter
they're
how they
done.
look, they done. Yeah. They don't want no
Yeah.
more, and they're showing you that.
And by doing that, you ain't got to risk losing no teeth, no eyes, no nothing, from curse
Yeah,
snapping.
yeah,
Motherfucker just won't come. He will not scratch. He like, fuck that. I'm sore as hell. You
yeah,
scratch.
yeah,
Well,
yeah, exactly.
this where our relationship ends, buddy.
Yeah.
What up,
Anywho,
though, Breezy?
shit, Killer, I came to see if I could tell more lies than you, Ram.
Oh, no. Hell no. You can't.
Impossible.
Impossible.
Going down, my guy.
Oh, shit. Chilling. Took the day off. Motherfucker was sleeping all day.
Oh man, I'm at work right now.
Yeah, I was
Trying
feeling
to
it
be like
today.
you when I grow up. What's up, schoolboy?
What's happening? How you doing?
I've been listening to you drop knowledge on. You
I appreciate it.
know what it is.
Appreciate it. I got another interview with Mr. Gray coming up today.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, it might be. Did she post that? Babe? Yeah, should be posted in a little bit. He's
Nice.
always good to talk to.
That's
Hell
good.
yeah.
So get me through an hour or two of my work day.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him to tell his keep. I'm gonna get him on the phone. Tell his keep.
Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah,
Let's,
yeah.
I'm gonna
He gave a
download
little
that
bit of
video, then I'm gonna flag it, and I'm gonna
yeah,
be the only one to have it.
the.
I'm gonna tune in with my pen and my pad like back in the.
Yeah. Now he gave me his feed and he told me it, but I didn't even think to go, hey, hold on, Joe, let me record this. I didn't even think about it, but I wrote down his feed.
Right.
But then later on he told me, Richard, we could tell my keep if you want. I said, yeah, let's do that.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
You're gonna have a
It,
million
it,
views.
yeah. It's simple, but it's hard. It's hard work. It's simple. The feed is simple. Some of the even Danny Burton gave me his feed. It's real simple. And of course they use enhancers too, but just the feed itself is pretty simple.
Okay.
It's meat, fish, some spaghetti, believe it or not, uh, some greens.
Carbs.
Yeah, a lot of meat, a lot of beef.
Yeah, you gotta counter them carbs and protein.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, man. What's up, Buck? Where you go?
Yo,
What's up, man?
man. You know how we do.
Yes, sir.
You know how we do, man.
Day in, day out.
Melvin Brown, what up, brother? Melvin Brown.
What's up, Melvin?
Let me see who else up in here. Casino Life Prayers in the building. And he
Casino.
been out here killing it. And he been out here killing it with dogs. Pitwise Kennels in the building. Salute, brother.
You're wise.
Make sure I ain't met nobody. Miss
Shout
nobody.
out to the Swampers in the building.
Paul Harris, my brother. Paul Harris. Lamont Grant, what up, brother?
Dickie in the building too. I seen him before I clocked in.
Yes, sir. Dickie in the building. Let me see. He said Windy City is king of the Red Boy. Nah, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they got some other dogs besides the Boyles dogs, or had, or
They had Red Boy dogs, like I said. They owned Deacon, and they had Reno. They owned Reno,
Oh yeah, there you go. There you go.
but he
I know
wasn't. He
Deacon.
wasn't. He didn't like stick to one bloodline.
Right.
What's that, a
And what
Chicago
he
kennel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't never ran into no Chicago kennel, bro. And I'm from that motherfucker, bro.
Ah man,
Never.
them boys, they were the
B4D
truth.
out there, ain't he? B4.
What's that?
B4D is out in Chicago, ain't he?
I don't know. Buffalo Soldier has been there.
Oh, Romel. And
Casino Life,
In
what
my
up, brother?
day.
What's going on, Buck? What's going
Oh
on?
man,
What's
cool.
going on, everybody?
Cramp and all of them.
What's happening?
What's going on, man?
What's going
I
on?
just
You know?
what's going on, man? I just was stopping by, holler at y'all. I ain't talked to y'all in a minute.
Oh yeah, nah. Good to hear from you, brother.
Yeah, man.
So
Man,
you
shout out.
still smashing them, man.
Yeah, bro. I got
Yeah.
to. I
What
got
was
to.
that last joint? That was the kickback.
Yeah, the kickback in
Yeah.
Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Okay. Well, what was that all about? Talk to us.
It was cool, man. I ain't gonna lie. It was, I mean, it wasn't a whole lot of people, but it was a good amount of people, and the dogs was A1. You know what I'm saying? Like them dogs had me nervous because it was a lot of dogs that I done seen on the internet already. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah,
Was it a show you guys had?
yeah, yeah. Fayetteville, North Carolina. It was a kickback.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
I
one
did
that.
see that on the net. That you got like 3 first place. Best black or something like that. Casino.
He cut out or something. I don't know what happened.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. I hear you now.
Oh, my bad, my bad. But yeah, nah, it wasn't. I ain't win first place. That was the pig picking you talking about. I had went to one like a week ago. I got second
Oh,
place. I got second place. I lost to a dog. The dog I lost to, bro, that shit. That dog was a UKC champion. It was an ADBA champion. It was all that shit. Uh,
okay.
but you know, it is what it is. I mean, shit, I'll be back for first next time.
Dessert.
Shit, now I'm getting ready for the South Bottom Kennel Show in Louisiana.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's cool, man. Stay busy, man. Keep getting your name out there, man.
Yeah, that's the goal, bro.
For sure.
Yeah, man. But I'm just tapping in, man. Listening. Shout out you, schoolboy. I ain't never spoke to you before, Mr. Richard. But
Nice to
I
meet you.
appreciate it.
Respect.
Nice to meet you too, bro. I appreciate all the knowledge you put out. You know what I'm saying? Some of the knowledge you done put out on conditioning and all that helped me be successful in confirmation shows. So I just wanted to say thank you to you.
Hey,
Welcome.
man. Hopefully, we
Thanks
can
for
get you
that.
on a stack off real soon up here. You know,
Oh yeah, shit, let's do it.
I
And I
know
don't know
somebody
if
want
y'all
that
know, but
smoke.
I taught schoolboy everything he know.
I don't know if Borderland want that smoke with Christian, but we'll find somebody.
Uh, I taught schoolboy everything he know over there in the
Yeah.
Borderland.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, I'll go with that. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I was just hollering at y'all for a second, man. I gotta get back to what I'm doing, but I'm tuned in, man. Salute everybody.
All right, peace,
For
brother.
sure.
Salute.
Much love,
Salute,
bro.
Peace.
homie.
Brother.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Casino Life Prayer. Hey, he doing big things, man, out here putting the dogs in a positive life, getting that hardware showing up, you know, doing it like it's
Yeah.
supposed to be done, man. I appreciate that, you know.
Yeah, that's dope.
Big time.
Yeah. Yeah, they bring the dogs in better shape than they used to nowadays, in confirmation shows. They really
I
putting the
seen
work
one
in.
that looked like a statue on a picture. It was a picture at one of them shows. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they got some good looking dogs out there, to say the least. Yeah, I mean, you really got to come with your A game. You pull up at one of these shows. I'm telling you, you think it's just
Fact.
some chip shit, and people gonna be hopping up out the Jeep with that joint. It's gonna look like a stack of bricks, just chiseled
Fact.
all up.
Makes it hard for the judge to choose, man. It comes down basically to personal preference because sometimes it's real tight. Like, you know, you can't show that in public, that you're discombobulated, like what the hell do I do? You know, and you just start nitpicking little things here and there. And it's that's where the personal preference I'm talking about could be anything. It could
Yeah,
come
because
down
it
to
took me like 5 minutes to pick who I was gonna pick for best in show. And I only gave it to
yeah.
Vince because he was a little bit more tucked up. Then when I
Hmm.
asked the dude, he's like, "Oh man, I just gave my dog a little bit of water. He looked just a little bit more untucked." I was like, "Damn, that big old red
Yeah.
dog he had." So I
Yeah.
gave it to Vince dog because he was still tucked up. He didn't get no water. But that was the
Yeah.
deciding factor. That was the only thing that I could see that was different between the two.
Yeah. Like that. Was that Vince's dog? Was that little black one?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. You know why I gave it to him?
Why?
Because it was warm that day, and all the dogs they started running hot, right?
Yep.
And his dog did not run hot. His tongue was in his mouth, man,
Yeah, all day. Unless he was
all
screaming
day.
at something.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm like, whoa. And he told me he lifted his skin. He said, Richard, he ain't dry, or she ain't dry, whatever. Well, I forget if it was male or female,
Yeah, it was a
but
male.
yeah, he picked it up like that. I said, well, you did a good job, like you always do, man. You know.
Hey, I want to ask a little question coming from like some people who may not be as knowledgeable as us um, in the dogs. Um, are there still breeders? Are there breeders in the game that breed solely for conformation and looks and stuff like that? Um, I kind of want to like touch on that a little bit because like since I created my YouTube channel, um, I got a lot of people who jump on my channel and they flock to the best looking dogs. They always hit me up and say, "Hey man, you got puppies off of this dog? This dog looks great. This dog looks great." And um, am I coming through clear?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
Okay.
could.
They
yeah.
always say, "Man, yeah, this dog looks great, man. Do you got puppies off, or do you plan on breeding to this dog, or you plan on doing this?" For me, I'll just tell people to kind of read through the lines. I post a lot of good looking dogs. I post some dogs that don't look as good conformation wise, and I only get I only get people wanting to buy puppies from the most good looking dogs that I have. But I need everybody to kind of read through the lines when it comes to that because I only breed dogs who meet my expectations. So I don't care what you look like. I don't care what size your head is, how big of a chest, how I don't care about any of that stuff. If you don't meet the expectations, you don't get bred on our yard. But for people who are looking for dogs that are solely morally based on the looks, are there breeders who breed just for confirmation or you
Well,
know?
I'm sure there are, especially someone who's heavily involved in it.
Mhm.
You know, one of the things, especially in today's world, you know, you can't talk like we used to in the past. You can't do like we used to in the past. But what can make a difference is the health and the athleticism and the work ethic
Yes.
of your dog, the intelligence of your dog. So if you have two dogs and you're presenting them to a potential buyer, and you say this dog is healthy, whether he's had a health check or not, this dog is well fed, he's smart, he can do certain things, he'll work a meal, he'll work a cat meal, he knows how to do a spring pole, flirt pole,
Mm.
he's intelligent, he's got good balance. And it's kind of the same what we used to talk about in the past. You're just leaving that one section out. He's game or something like
Right.
that. I wouldn't tell anybody that. Even if I was lying, I wouldn't say it even as a lie. Because shit like that can get you in trouble. But you can present them that way.
Yes,
And as
sir.
far as, you know, breeding confirmation, you know, one of the things the old time dog guy asked me, who's a breeder, a very famous breeder, he goes, Richard, he goes, you know, I don't do nothing with my dogs anymore. But, you know, I've had them for decades. He said, can a breeder still produce good dogs even though he don't check his dogs anymore? And my answer was yes, you can. Now your percentages might drop because you ain't checking them, but they have the pedigree, they have the background, they have the ancestry of all that stuff we used to do with them. So yeah, you could still breed good dogs.
Mm.
And that's one of the things, the confirmation, like I'm like you, I don't care what they look like, how they're built, but if they're conformationally sound, if they're healthy, mean they don't have any hip
Mm.
problems, they don't have any health problems, they don't have any degenerative health, heart failure, they don't have kidney problems, they don't have crooked mouth, you know,
Right.
they sound, they athletic. That's how I present a dog. So you can
Definitely.
still breed good dogs that way.
Okay. That's
Well,
good to know. That's good. That's good knowledge.
um,
For me also, it's like um those tools that you described, um, they give you the best chance in both worlds. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
A dog that will work every tool that you put in front of it, that's the dog that is hard to beat in any competitive circumstance. You know what I mean?
exactly. Yeah, including
So
power, strength, because those are the things that mattered back in the day, and we talked about that too. You know, dog's fast, man. He's strong. He's strong for his size. He's big for his weight.
all right.
He'll work anything. I don't like lazy dogs, and I've used them. That's why I don't like them. It's too much trouble. So I didn't breed or keep dogs like that. If they didn't like to
From
work, I didn't like them.
my
And that's just a
experience,
yeah.
a dog that will quit during work, he'll quit when in there with the rough hog. You know.
I agree. I
Um,
agree. Because it's a lot easier to quit if you lazy or you don't like to work than it is if you got some thing in front of you. You know,
all right. All right.
if you quit while you're working, what do you think is going to happen if that hog bumps you, or pushes you, or stomps on you?
Definitely.
You quit fast. So I agree with that. Some people don't. I've had arguments because they'll give me some example. Oh, this dog wouldn't do shit, but he's game and all. Well, that's an exception
Mm.
because the breed itself, by nature, by its history, it's a working animal.
That prey drive is in
So
them.
yeah.
I
So
think
why would you?
the non-hunter breeder is unappreciated in
Mm.
this world. And
God. Oh,
if you
God.
if you look at the stats, shit, most of the good dogs and a good family of dogs come from non-hunter breeders.
Can I add something to that about you asked who was that who asked about the confirmation
It's
shows?
constant pressure.
Huh?
Constant pressure.
Oh, okay. What's going on, man? I was just listening. I wanted to add something about if there's breeders that only breed for confirmation.
Yeah.
Um I don't know if it's breeders that only breed for confirmation. I don't know, but I know that a lot of the dogs that well, me personally, like I go to confirmation shows, but I wouldn't go with a dog that's not from working stock. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like I can't. Me personally, I can't. And I meet a lot of people at the shows, and a lot of their dogs. I mean, when you look at their pedigrees and everything like that, it don't look no different than a dog, a different a dog doing something different. You know what I'm saying? So it's really just what the person who got the dogs is doing with it. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
like Schoolboy said, um the confirmation, if it has good confirmation, it's gonna be able to and it has everything else, it's gonna be able to do a lot of the things. It's gonna be hard to beat regardless. You know what I'm saying? But if you're gonna have confirmation dogs, I would suggest make sure it come from working stock. Even if the person that you're getting it from ain't working. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's all I want. I just wanted to put my 2 cents on that.
For sure.
Yeah, because even the sports, they're revolve around a keep, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's weight pool, whether it's treadmill race, even the hang time. Maybe not the wall climb so much, but uh, the tug of war. That's what people did in keep, anyways. So that's in today's time, that's considered working stock. And a lot of the dogs that are in conformation, they do the sports too. They do both.
I got a question. Schoolboy. Have you have you ever had a dog that will work, but it don't work? Like it don't do the. It's not amused by simple, like the typical things that people work their dog with. Like you ever had a dog that looks at a flirt pole and don't get excited, but it don't have
Yeah,
no problem working. But like I got a dog that it don't nothing like no toy, no spring pole, ain't nothing that's not
you cut off.
my
But
bad.
yeah, yeah, yeah. There's. I had some that didn't. They had no interest in a flirt pole,
Right.
and you just find something else they'll do. And
Okay.
dogs are on their feet a lot, so any type of mobile work, whether it's beside a bike, hand walking,
Mm-hmm.
treadmill, flying Jenny, a cat mill,
Yeah.
running after a ball, chasing a ball, swimming. They'll do a lot of other stuff, but some, yeah, they won't even. I had one. He was a good dog, man. He had no interest in a flirt pole, so I didn't flirt pole.
I got a dog right now. The one that the one I done had on the show and everything. Like that dog, I be wondering because it's like it won't do nothing that's a toy. You know, like it won't do a spring pole, it won't do a flirt pole, it won't chase a ball because it's like it know it's a ball, it know it ain't nothing. It's like I don't
Yeah,
know, but it
no, it could be it's no challenge to him. Like, what am I going to do that for? I don't care about that.
exactly. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? But yeah, that's
yeah.
it. I just wondering if you ever looked at that as an issue or if it was just normal in some dogs.
No, it's normal.
Okay.
No,
All right.
I never. As long as they have that prey drive, and prey drive just means prey drive is different from chasing a ball and going after a rabbit or a squirrel,
Right. Right.
because mine would do all that. And if they caught the squirrel or the rabbit, or they dug the squirrel out of the hole or whatever, I let them eat it,
Uh-huh.
or a possum or whatever it was. And
Yeah.
this dog would do that,
Uh-huh.
and he would hit a dog. Didn't matter what kind of dog it was, or horse or whatever, he'd go after it. But the flirt pole, he had no interest in it, and maybe it's that intelligence. Like I said, there's no challenge to it. What am I gonna do that for? There's nothing. I can't eat it if I catch it, and I ain't gonna jump around all day for nothing. You keeping it from me like that, You
Right.
I catch the ball and you take the ball away from me. Like, that's no fun. So I don't know the psychology of it, but it's not uncommon for dogs to do that. I had one, and he wasn't a very good worker. He was no kind of worker, and the only thing he would do was flirt pole work on his chain.
Mm.
He wouldn't walk on a lead. He wouldn't treadmill, nothing. He was scared of his own shadow. So there's ways you can get him to do stuff. You just got to figure out what it is that he'll do. Now, I
Okay.
could have probably I didn't think about it, but I could have probably took that dog swimming if I just got in the water with him. So he would be with me. He'd just swim around. I never did it, but I probably could have done that with him too.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well,
Sometimes,
that give me some more. That give me some information on my dog a little bit because I ain't
some
know if
Yeah,
anybody else had been through that shit.
yeah,
yeah,
sometimes it's just about getting those puppies started early. You know what I mean? Some
Mhm.
people when they have litters and stuff, they don't put anything in front of them, and they don't build up the prey drive early. So by the time that they get to you, they're not really interested in those things. And some,
Man, I think
and,
it. I think it's. Go ahead. Go ahead. My bad.
oh, go ahead. And then other times it's like the presentation. Some people will put a flirt pole in front of a dog while it's for the first time while it's off a lead, and the dog is where.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I think it. I think it's I think it's I think with my specific dog, I think it's more like what Schoolboy said. Like it's like an intelligence thing. Like it knows it's not a challenge because I done tried everything, but he works no problem. Like running and if it's alive, if anything alive, he gonna chase it. You know, it just if
Yeah.
it's not alive, I think he just some of dogs. It seems like some dogs just smart enough to know that that ain't nothing. You know.
Right. And maybe
Yeah.
maybe
yeah.
try using a cow hide or a coon hide on the end of your flirt pole, a little piece of that, just for the smell. And maybe that'll work. I've had some that wouldn't chase a flirt pole with just a regular something on the end, and then you put a cowhide on it, and then it's like, oh, I want that. You know what I mean? So I think
Yeah.
it could be the presentation a lot of times, and just getting your dog to tweak off of certain things. You know, sometimes when you have them and you put them behind a fence or you put them on a lead, and then you tease them up. You know, after a while, they like, man, I want to do something. I see the other dogs doing it. Man, come play with me. You know, like let's do something. You know, like you just got to
Yeah.
get depending on the dog. You got to get them tweaking. You know.
That makes
What
You
sense.
know
I
what
did
what you
one
said what you
what I
said
did
about
one
pup.
time.
You know, if you put the pups together,
Oh, go ahead, stupid.
I was gonna say if you put the pups together, you might have one or two in there that ain't interested in tugging on a rag or something. But eventually, when they see the other ones doing it, especially if you encourage it and show them affection, they kind of get the idea. So that's another thing about starting all that stuff early, you know. And people kind of got mad at me when you said, "What are you doing putting a 8 week old pup on a treadmill?" Well, I ain't doing it for. I ain't conditioning the pup. I'm just putting on there so he won't be scared of it and he'll walk it. And if you do that throughout his life and you do it in front of the other pup, they'll want to do it too. I used to do that when I schooled my dogs. I'd have the young ones in a crate watching them, and it would kind of get them the idea that's what they're gonna do when they get older, or when I allow them to do it. So if you have a bunch of pups and you put a rag in there, let them tug on it, then it kind of gets the other one where they want to do it too. So, but even in that case, that one that wouldn't work the flirt pole, he never did it anyway. He didn't care what anybody else was doing.
Yeah.
The only thing he would do is when they would pull on a rag or flirt pole, he would attack his litter mates. He wouldn't attack the flirt pole. He wouldn't go after the rag. He'd go after the litter mate.
It sound like
Goddamn
it sound
fun
like you.
police.
It sound like you
Yeah,
had my dog. It
yeah,
sound
like that. You know,
yeah. The
Motherfucker,
dog
the
you
straight
describing sound
fun
just like mine,
police.
bro.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, real talk. That's how he is. That's how mine is. He don't. Yeah, he don't try to join in. He try to ruin the fun.
yeah, yeah. Get all mad and shit.
Yep. All right, y'all,
He
man.
that one
I
homie
just
you
want
invite to the party always starting to fight.
Oh, he's starting to fight.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly. But yeah, man,
Man,
I'm
leave
gonna
that
keep listening, man.
motherfucker at
I'm gonna
home.
fall to the back.
all right.
All right,
Good
y'all.
talking to you.
Good talking to
Salute,
y'all. All
fam.
right. All right.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
they all different in that sense.
Get over it and put it in his kennel for 5 minutes. Then I just set it right in front, and he just sat there and stared at it, and he just built this. I want that. I want that. So then it became easy work throwing the ball to him. After I finally pulled him out, took him to the park.
Yeah, yeah. There's all kinds of ways to go about it. You know, you just gotta
Can y'all hear
see
me?
what
I
triggers
think I
them.
lost y'all.
That quality time and playing those mind games with your dogs are really important. You know.
Yeah, yeah,
That well rounded off puppy is, it's what it is.
Yes,
You get
sir.
a puppy.
yeah,
Like people always say, they be like, man, this puppy seemed like it been running this mill his whole life. That's probably because the owner probably introduced him to that, before you got it.
hmm
Thanks.
yeah,
Hey, Cons of
yeah.
Pressure. Hey, I want to take my hat off to you, bro, for being humble as you are with that mean ass lineup you got, bro.
Hey, I
Straight
appreciate
up.
that, brother. Man, I have to say that man, it's the only way to be with these dogs, and when you try to be a gentleman at the same time, you know what I mean? Because you know, I I'm out of the ignorant phase in my life. You know what I mean? I'm all about coming together with like-minded people, whether we compete or whether we just kick back and barbecue and have fun. You know what I mean? So you know, we all I didn't just come up with this by myself. I had other people who helped me through this process. You know what I mean? they all play their parts. I try to play my part, and we just move forward and try to produce good dogs, and and do what we do. So I appreciate that, brother.
For sure, for sure.
What's up, family? I just want to come up here and say shout out to everybody. And cracking is cracking. Keep doing what y'all doing. Keep dropping that good knowledge from your schoolboy and Buck, and walk them down round.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you,
sir.
Lockwood.
What up, my
Already.
boy?
Good,
What up?
good to see you up here, man.
Hell yeah. Salute, fam.
Yes, sir.
How's
Came and hollered at
everybody's
you guys.
holidays and everything?
Yeah, finna knock off.
You guys throw away that old turkey in the refrigerator now.
Hey, that turkey been gone, man.
If you know,
Don't
Just
last
be
too
like
long.
let the
Turbo wanted
Man,
dog.
some of that
They
turkey.
said
I
let the
think
I'm
you
still
dog
on
can't
eat.
this
have it.
stuffing, man. I just warmed me up a plate just now.
Yeah.
When you have you throwing up in the morning, don't say we didn't tell you.
Hey, man, I'm gonna take that, man. The taste is amazing.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
sometimes you
had
gotta
mine
take it,
frozen.
bro.
Yeah.
For those sweet potato pies, where I run through a brick wall.
Yeah.
Man, you gotta put yourself through a key after Thanksgiving.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, man. Go walk these dogs and keep them working. And then they help me work myself. So it's all good.
Yeah. Yeah. You go take a dog walking, and you can do double that you could on your own. You know,
Yeah. He pulling you.
that dog keep you going.
What's up, Romero? Yes, sir. But let me go finish out this day, guys. I appreciate it. Keep dropping that knowledge. I'm gonna be listening.
Peace, brother.
Peace. Salute.
Hey,
Salute.
that's funny. That's funny that you said that. That them dogs will keep you going. You can do more with them beside you. It's true. Uh,
Yeah.
it's funny though because I used to walk my dogs in a little bit of heated weather, and everybody would be worried about the dog, the neighbors and people around it. Man, you've been walking that dog for an hour, man. His tongue is out, man. He needs some water. And I look at him, I say, what about me? Shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've
I
been
need more
working just
water
as
than
hard as the
him.
dog.
Yeah. And I only got 2 legs. He got 4.
Man, look, America care more about stray dogs than homeless people.
That's
Man,
true.
for real.
Man,
Or
what?
kids.
And that's fucked up.
They bring my
Man,
dog something to drink. I'm like, hold on. I could use the
Yeah.
ice water.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, whoever would have been voting to defund animal control and all that bullshit, I would have voted for their ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
They're starting to get exposed now. Somebody put a video up in my group, and they were saying they don't, they're talking to an official from the SPCA, and she was saying, yeah, we don't keep dogs for too long. We put them down. All this funding they're getting, and they ain't saving no dogs.
Motherfucking
Here,
master colors.
even in my town, they got a 3-day time span. That's it. After 3 days, they put them down.
mm.
So I don't know where all the money's going to, and I don't know what,
Everybody needs to write a letter to Elon Musk since he gonna be in charge of government efficiency and put that in his radar.
Yeah.
I mean, they can't at least
Yeah.
let us keep them the way we want to keep them. At least,
Yeah.
we could compromise.
Elon fucking around, take it back to 1971. Shit.
Goddamn right.
But why
Yeah.
not? I love it.
Oh man.
Yeah. I mean, there was nothing wrong with chain setups or cable runs or however it was until somebody got a wild hair up their ass and said it don't look good. They were perfectly fine being kept that way. Hogs
Probably
were
the
perfectly
healthiest of
fine
dogs at
wallowing in
then.
mud. Yeah.
And stayed in the fucking cage all day like you at the shoe. Fuck no, that shit
Yeah. I
ain't
mean,
cool.
how big are them cages? 4x4? Come on, man. You know,
Pretty much.
they ain't that's like prison. So I
Exactly.
don't know
Like
why
being
they
on the
feel like
show.
they so high and mighty.
Because it make them feel good.
Yeah. And the
Make
thing
them
about
feel all
nonprofit,
warm and
you
cozy.
know, with nonprofit organizations, you don't have to itemize anything, and they're only required to put 2 or 3 or 4 or 5%, a very small percentage, towards what it actually is that they're doing. So that means most of the money goes to administrators, employees, overhead, food, upkeep, cleaning up, all that stuff. It don't really go to the animals. They
Nah, it
they
goes to
don't have
whoever
a
got the biggest pocket. They need the most
yeah,
linemen.
exactly. They don't have veterinarians on call or on premise.
But
You know, they don't.
they tell you that you got to keep your dog in a 10 by 10 at least. But a fucking jail cell with 4 motherfuckers in the toilet and everything is fucking what? 9 by
Humane.
fucking what? 9 by 6 or something like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Uh,
like that.
Once the dogs lost their purpose, when it comes to every breed, that was when they start having a problem with people who have dogs with the purpose. You know what I mean?
mm.
Whether it was herding sheep, whether it was herding cattle, whether it was any type of dog that they seen that was a working dog, they had a problem with that dog. They think dogs are supposed to just be couch dogs nowadays.
They
Yeah,
they they
yeah,
discontinued the Dalmatian from working, didn't it?
Right.
yeah. Hmm.
Damn.
God damn.
Without understanding that that animal was bred for a function, so it enjoys what it does. They like it, and now you're taking that away from them because it looks bad to you. You don't like how it looks or how they're being treated.
Huh.
You're taking the livelihood away from that dog or horse, whatever it is.
Right.
It drives them nuts half the time because they can't get out. You can imagine cooping a hound dog up in a little bitty kennel his whole life.
Your
They'll
dog
go
isn't on
nuts.
the couch sleeping with you
Yeah.
at night. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Hey, I
Make
gotta
them
take this
chase
Uh-huh.
call right
coons.
quick. I'll tap back in.
All right,
All
brother.
right, brother.
Make your dog chase coons at night. Oh my gosh. How dare you?
Yeah, I can't get him to come home. He wants to be out there. Shit.
For real.
I seen a fat ass Labrador, fat as hell, and they had that motherfucker in a 49ers jersey. I was like, this animal cruelty.
Yeah. Yeah. Not only that, it's embarrassing.
I seen one the other day try to jump in the water to chase a duck, and it is just sunk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
See? Yeah.
Nah, bro.
The owner had to save it.
Yeah. See?
Damn.
That's crazy.
Oh man.
Hey, we're not just gonna talk about them 49ers like that, man.
And
Hey,
you
hey,
niggas
you
ain't
can
even
hit
talk
me.
about
Hey,
them Chiefs like that.
hey, I'm a Bears fan. Go on, shoot your shot, G. I'm a Bears fan.
Yeah, man. Hey,
Hey, man, I'm gonna go and get up off of here, man. I'm gonna go fry me some chicken.
hell yeah,
Right.
man. Glad
All
you
right.
could pull up, brother.
Yeah, yeah.
Salute.
You know how we do in the Bulldog world. We almost to that 3-hour mark. You dig? A good stream for the day. Much needed stream for the day.
Yeah, that was a good talk. Good chop up.
Get everybody a
Yeah,
little something to check out, in the spare time.
I know you've been busy, but I know you've been hitting it.
Man, We here though. Hey, we started from the
Yeah.
bottom. Now we here.
Yeah, you ain't going nowhere.
No. Yeah, just trying to stay busy, get it going. Turn the dreams to reality. That's all it is. You know, it starts off with a dream, you turn it to reality. In that order, you know. So that's what it is. Just keep working. That's it.
Yeah, I'm out of here too, but
too much because you gotta catch the other blessings. You know.
You right.
You said what?
Yep.
Pulling back
I'm gonna head out. I got some things to do. I finished my book, so now I'm putting it together. It should be out pretty soon. Got School Baby working on it.
Yeah, I got magazine
things to take care of.
The magazine debut is gonna be I say about eight more days. It depends.
Nice.
You know, ground shipping, you know, they like to take their sweet time. So
yeah.
I say, you know what? You're gonna save me a little bit of money. Go ahead, take your time.
It's gonna be sick.
Man. I'm excited.
Long time coming since we had a magazine.
We all the way in there.
Yeah.
We all the way in there.
Yeah. Nice.
ABBT.
All right, Buck. Thanks for having me on again, brother. Hit me up anytime. Keep plugging away, brother. Take care.
Appreciate it, schoolboy.
Schoolboy. All right,
yes, sir.
Coming up tomorrow.
I can't guarantee because I fuck around and get sidetracked and be on some whole other shit, bro.
Shoot me a
text. I fuck around and be at the hardware store and shit doing some shit. But it's always on my mind, always on my heart, you know. So we just get it in, make it work. Make it work.
Shoot me a text if you're gonna pop up tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you already know, brother.
Ready for sure. All right, salute, chat. Swampers for life.
Peace. They know what it is. Constant pressure.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate you for pulling up.
You already know. It's all good.
Get that good work in. Get the good work in. Swampers. Hey, the Swamper tease is out. So you guys could get on with the Swamper.
Y'all go get y'all Swamper tea, man.
I'm telling you, man. Keep the good energy because if you throw me bad energy, man, I'm just making lemonade out the shit, bro.
That's what I'm talking about.
Swamper tea. I'm going to have mine on real soon. So let's get it.
Sure. Much love, Buck.
I appreciate it, brother. Yes, sir. I'm trying to stall it out to the 3-hour mark. DGK Bulldog Enterprise in the building. Salute. MK Knitfit in the building. Hemi James, stay blessed in the building. I see all y'all. Paul Harris, walk him down. Ram pulled up. Constant pressure pulled up. Supreme pulled up. Schoolboy pulled up. Borderland Breezy pulled up. Lot Boy pulled up. Casino Life Prez pulled up. Appreciate all them brothers. You know how we do. You know, we're gonna get the consistency back going. I just got to get the few things out the way, you know. Enough is enough when it comes to waiting. Enough is enough. Enough is enough, man. You gotta be easy.
Shoot shots, then we bouncing out. Ay, chop a dish, you white chalk them out. Ay, we be popping out. Ay, get your ass whacked for what you talking about. Shoot shots, then we bouncing out. Ay, chop a dish, you white chalk them out. Ay, we be popping out. Ay, get your ass whacked for what you talking about. Niggas talking like they stripes in the damn hood. You ain't never rank. Fuck a peace treaty, I ain't never tryna moderate. I be starving for this beef shit like I ain't never ate. I know you don't want this, cause I've been navigating through these streets, don't need no compass. On some dumb shit, put a foe, a bit of sun kiss. Bullets hit your back, couple inches from your bows this. Had to switch it up, you gon' need help. Had an ambulance come pick you up. You ain't seen this, fast like Uber, how I'm pulling up. And I ain't talking, an empty tank when I come and fill you up. Shoot shots, then we bouncing out. Chop a dish or two, I chalk them out. We be popping out. Get your ass whacked for what you talking about. Shoot shots, then we bouncing out. Chop a dish or two, I chalk them out. We be popping out. Get your ass whacked for what you talking about.
Get your ass whacked for what you talk about. White, chalk 'em out. 4-4 bulldog, get me barking loud. Blow out your eardrum. Why you want to smoke? You real dumb. You wanna feel something? Then take these shots, nigga. I'll kill some. We in the field hunting for them ops about to drill something. I got a little something. Set my gun connect, that's real money. My nigga crash dummy. He never hesitate to blast for me. And all my hoes work, and they don't hesitate to get cash to me. That's what it's supposed to do. I run with the chosen few. Big guns when we popping out, and we gonna expose your crew. No doubt, white chalk a nigga out. Shoulda put run in your mouth, run in your house, shoot your spouse, brain matter on the couch.
Shoot shots, then we bouncing out. Chop a dish or two, I chalk them out. We be popping out. Get your ass whacked for what you talking about. Shoot shots, then we